Hi, welcome to the All Signs. Their feelings for you from April 28th through May 4th. Hope you guys are all doing fantastic. If you're new to my channel, hi, Baddison Intuitive Tarot. Happy to have you here. Sorry I'm late. I had to get some last minute entries into the drawing for today. It doesn't look like a lot, but there's like a lot of friggin' entries in here. My hands hurt. I thought I had another system to just print all the comments and just cut them up, but yeah, I'm not, really good at technology, so I had to do it old school way and write everybody's name one by one, to the point where I even ran out of the pink post-its, and had to switch over to yellow. There was that many entries. You guys. Hi, welcome. Again, sorry for being late. I wanted to get the last minute entries in that came through before I went to bed last night. If you're new to how I do the all signs reading, I dive into you and whoever you got heading towards you for the next 7 days, see what your situation looks like, see how you both feel towards one another, see how this person views you, see what actions that they want to take for the week ahead, and I'll get the overall influence. You could be single, you could be married, you could be in a relationship, you could be in something complicated. It's whatever situation you're emotionally attached to for the week ahead. I'm going to pull through today. Just take only what resonates, leave the rest. Never force it. Never give your power away to tarot cards. You're never tied and bound to the outcome in a reading, and you are always in full control of your choices. So before I begin the all signs, I'm going to pull 5 winners for the personal reading giveaway that I was doing to celebrate my 5 years on YouTube. So let's do it. All right. And if you hear your name called, all you have to do is go in the description box below this video and click on the link to my website and go to the contact us section, whatever it's called. And in the header, put contest winner and put your YouTube handle name, the name that I'm reading off of. And then I will get your questions. We will schedule a date. It's pre-recorded, so you don't have to worry about being present if you've got a busy work schedule. And we'll go from there. All right? All right. Is that one? Oh, shit. Hold on. Forgot my microphone. I hope you guys could hear me all that time. Were you able to hear me? I was running late and I completely forgot to put on my microphone. You heard me? Okay, good. All right. All right, the first winner is Rosario Nobility. Ah, get over here. The fan just knocked it. Rosario Nobility. Yeah. Congratulations, you're the first winner. See if you can see that. Rosario Nobility. All right, the second one. Don't knock out too many. Just grab one. Is that one? Is that one? That's one. That's one. Oh, no, that's 2. All right, so we got 2 winners coming out for this one. Janice Wooten. Janice Wooten, you're the second winner. Janice Wooten. And the third one is Angel Lori 555. Angel Lori 555. All right, 2 more. Is that one? Oh, it's all yellow. Jeez. Valentina Diago. Valentina Diago. Congratulations. Valentina Diago. And the last one. Come on, draw us a pink one. Give it to the pinks. Come on. Ah, we got a pink one. Oh, goodness. I can't say this name. I don't know how to say this name. I think it's Quiche, 9934 Quiche, or Quinch. I don't friggin' know. That's the name. I don't know how to say it. So congratulations to the 5 winners. I look forward to reading for you. Just email me and we'll set up the date that I can give you. And, you know, think about your questions. It could be on any topic, except I don't do health questions. I don't do legal advice or anything like that. But if you got a career question, spiritual development question, love question, general, whatever. Okay. All right. To the reading. We're going to start with the birthday babies, Taurus, and then go from Aries to Pisces. All right, can you see it? Yeah. All right, Taurus, let's see what's going on for you and your person for the next 7 days. Taurus and their person. Taurus and their person. Taurus and their person. 2 more shuffles for Taurus and their person. 1 and 2. Let's rock this and deck for my birthday babies. All right, Taurus, your person's feelings for you this week. We have the 6 of Wands. Their view of you this week, the 9 of Swords. Their behavior and actions towards you this week, the Chariot. That's major arcana for Cancer. Your feelings towards this person, the King of Swords, air energy, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. And the overall energy for the 2 of you this week is the Magician, influenced by the 3 of Swords and High Priestess and the Temperance. Taurus, you're kind of coming through feeling a little bit nervous that this person, you know, is not being 100% honest with you. All right. Thank you, Abundance, for that super chat. I appreciate you. You're stressing about whether or not this is someone that is holding back from you. And it's feeling like you want to clear the air with them this week. Okay. It's like you're nervous about something. This person's giving you a lot of attention this week, and that might even, you know, enhance your suspicion that there's something that this person's holding back on. All right, let's dive in. I'm going to start with this person's feelings for you. We got the 6 of Wands. Why the 6 of Wands for how this person feels towards Taurus this week? Why the 6 of Wands? The Strength card, strong Leo energy coming through. And the Ace of Cups, 3 of Wands. This person does have genuine feelings for you, Taurus. They do feel like you and them are compatible, that you guys could have a really good thing here. But they do feel like they do hold back. But it does feel like around this time frame, they're going to see you kind of stressing about where their intention lies, where they want this relationship to go, and they may come towards you trying to offer you a little bit more time and affection. But then that in itself, you know, makes you feel like there's something going on, okay, because of their shift in behavior. A Taurus can really spot when someone's behavior is, you know, shifting or is just not as it was beforehand. And even if it's, you know, a good shift, you're still questioning it. So let's dive into why you feel the King of Swords for this person. Why the King of Swords, please? Why the King of Swords? Why the King of Swords, please? Why the King of Swords? The 2 of Swords. You don't know what to believe this week, Taurus. There's a part of you that's like, you know what? I'm in my head too much. I need to stop bugging. I need to stop stressing. I need to give this person the benefit of the doubt. Now this person's giving me a whole lot of attention, the attention that I like, that I wanted all along. I need to stop looking at all the flaws. But then, you know, moments later, it could do you go back to stressing again. Thank you, Inland Empire. Thank you so much, girly. You go back to stressing again. That's the 2 of Swords energy, being stuck in 2 different minds about a situation and what to do about the situation. So let's clarify why you're being viewed as the 9 of Swords, because this is you late night stressing, just, you know, being around this person but questioning them. There's something that you just feel like you can't shake. It's like Your intuition may be trying to alert you to something that maybe your 3D self is not paying attention to. And that's possibly why you're stressing. Why the Nine of Swords for how this person views Taurus this week? Judgment. They're viewing you as trying to make a decision in regards to what's best for you and you alone. You're trying to use your judgment. They're viewing you as being judgmental and judging every move that they make and really like putting a lot of mental strain on you. It's like this person's looking at you thinking, you're putting way too much stress on yourself and you're being very judgmental of every action I do. What's going on? It's like this person will start to get a little bit frustrated at the level of focus that you're giving to them around this time frame, even if they try to do what they think that you are wanting them to do. Okay? Yeah, Eight of Swords, perhaps sabotaging. So Taurus, I feel like whoever this person is, they appear to be coming towards you with the right intentions, with genuine feelings. I mean, this is what I got for them for their feelings for you. All right, they're open to exploring something. They are acknowledging that they do hold back a little bit just to figure things out, to see if you guys are really compatible with each other, to see if you guys could really have a future together. But I do feel like the more that they view you as someone that doesn't trust them or is like looking for them to screw up, is leaving them feeling like, you know, that they need to like slow down on something. They're still coming towards you with that Chariot energy, but it feels like they're coming towards you to get some answers from you. It feels like this person is going to start feeling like they need to get some answers off of you versus you needing answers from them. All right, this person's like, hey, what's going on, Taurus? Why are you looking at me like this? What's going on? I need some answers too. It's like the more you try to figure out what's going on with them, the more they're like, is there something I need to worry about with Taurus? Because your shift in behavior also is sounding the alarms for them too. I do have the Knight of Cups clarifying the Chariot, indicating that this person does have a great deal of affection for you. They do have romantic interest in you. They would like to continue nurturing this relationship and exploring this further. It's not the I love you stage yet. The Knight of Cups is falling in love or feeling romantic feelings. The King of Cups and the Queen of Cups is when someone knows that they're in love. So this could be someone that you're in that early stages of, you know, dating, getting to know, where it's not yet secure yet. And that could be what's stressing you out, Taurus. Taurians love it when everything is rock solid and stable. You got a routine. You know what to expect. You're an earth sign. All right. And you're a fixed sign as well. Fixed signs like a routine. You like to take the same route to work. You like to have the same morning routine with your cup of coffee and whatever you do in the morning to get you going for the day. You like a routine. And when someone is not coming towards you in a way that feels very consistent, it kind of throws you off a little bit. So I feel like someone's coming towards you this week to talk to you, to shine light on the situation so you guys can get back to whatever you guys were getting back to. All right. Thank you, Jorge. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. Let me clarify that Three of Swords Magician, because when you think about the Magician and the Three of Swords, that's kind of the energy of manifesting what you don't want because of the negative focus you give. That's what I'm strongly getting. Now, unless you got some proof or you really feel like, no, this person is not to be trusted, I would definitely follow your intuition on that one. But you gotta make sure that it's your intuition talking to you and not your fears talking to you, because sometimes that Nine of Swords will bring in a whole lot of fear, and you know, 90% of the time it's just our worries getting the best of us. Clarify the Magician, Three of Swords. The Knight of Pentacles. So the Knight of Pentacles is someone that moves very slowly, but moves slowly and steadily. It's someone that has a plan to follow, a specific plan to follow, okay? That could be your person or that could be you, but I am getting that there is this energy of needing to like take it slowly a little bit, all right, in order to let something that you've already, you know, invested in the situation to produce the results that you're looking for. It's almost the energy of someone planted some sort of seed in the situation, is not getting the results from that just yet, but is already moving on to something else out of fear of, you know, not getting anything out of the whole situation. So Taurus, I feel like you just need to like pull back a little bit from this person and just ground your energy a little bit and focus on yourself and less focus on this person. And you'll be able to sense whether it's a good idea to go towards this person or a bad idea. Because Taurians make the best decisions when they're feeling grounded. Whether it's going out and walking in your backyard barefoot, hugging a tree, or just like doing something that you know always grounds you, whether it's a certain friend, you know, a certain, you know, hobby that always seems to relax you and ground you. I would recommend doing that and then check in on your intuition to see if it's saying to go away from this person or to stay. Okay, that's my recommendation anyways, and with that Magician and that Knight of Pentacles. Anything else before I pull the hidden message? Because whoever this person is, they really like you. They really like you, but they're sensing that you may be judging them a little bit too harshly around this time frame. They are wanting to like give you what you are needing right now, but if that still starts to like, you know, aggravate things, they're going to start to want to ask you questions too. Anything else? 10 of Cups and the 9 of Wands. I feel like Taurus, what I'm getting off of you is that the road to having a happy life for yourself with another person has been very exhausting up to this point. You feel like, you know, you've put in so much time and effort into the desire to have a happy family with someone that it's starting to take its toll on you. And when a relationship pursuit is taking its toll on you, then is it really worth it? So they're wanting you to pour back into yourself around this time frame because you're putting too much energy into the idea of a relationship while hurting yourself. Okay? When you're looking like this in regards to a relationship or a desire for a relationship, you need to scale it back a little bit and focus on yourself a little bit. Okay? Because if a relationship is already doing this to you, then why are you wanting to get into the relationship in the first place? But you and this person do have potential, but I definitely feel like you need to like focus on yourself for a little bit. So let's get your person's hidden message. For zodiac signs that came through this reading, Taurus, I have Virgo, strong Virgo. I have Gemini here. I have Cancerian energy here. Scorpio is here. Pisces is here, and Leo. But it could be any zodiac sign. Hidden message for Taurus. I always look for you at airports as if we'll be at the same place in the world. For some of you, you are dealing with a long-distance relationship, especially with the 3 of Wands and the Chariot being out here. You may be in a long-distance relationship where it's really stressful not knowing what your person's up to, who they're talking to, what life they're living. The moment you guys you hang up the phone. All right? That's for some of you. I'm haunted by us. I didn't follow my heart. Now I don't know how to let you go. Some of you Taurians, you're trying to start something new with somebody, but you might have the energy of an ex trying to pull you, and that could be what's affecting you around this time frame. You've got something good happening with this person, but you may be tapping into the energy of a prior relationship with a person that hasn't let you go yet, that hasn't moved on from you, and that could be what's causing some anxiety for yourself. You might be still energetically tethered to that person where you might need to cut the cord, you know, do a cord cutting ceremony. Google will tell you a lot about that. I want you to see the real me now. I've been hiding from our love for too long. For some of you, someone has been holding back, expressing their feelings, and it's been leaving another person feeling like, am I the only one with feelings here? Okay, to the point where they're making themselves, you know, sick late at night, losing sleep about it. All right? I would definitely not make yourself sick over someone that hasn't shared their feelings yet. Your health is top priority, Taurus. All right, so I hope that helps. Enjoy the rest of your birthday season. I love you. On to Aries. All right, Aries, what up, buttercups? Let's see what's going on with you for the next 7 days or so. Thank you again for everyone who super chatted. I appreciate it. And Jorge, I hope I said your name correctly. I don't know how to say your name, whether it's George or Jorge, but thank you. All right, Aries. What do we have for Aries this week? I'm just going to nickname you Jay. All right, Aries. Who's coming towards Aries for the next 7 days? Aries. For the next 7 days, who's coming towards them and what's their situation looking like? How do they feel about each other? Thank you again, Abundance. I appreciate that. You guys are awesome. Thank you. 2 more shuffles for Aries. 1 and 2. Let's rock this and deck for my awesome Aries. Okay, you got a couple jumpers. The King of Cups and the World card wanted to hop out, Aries. There's someone showing up in your reading today that feels like now is the time to take something to the next level, to a new milestone. When the King of Cups shows up in a reading, that's someone that is emotionally invested to the point of unconditional love at this point. The King of Cups shows up and the Queen of Cups shows up when someone's already emotionally all in to the point where, you know, someone loves someone for the right reasons. Now, the World card is taking something to the next chapter, the next level. Sometimes the World card can represent a door closing. So we will see, but let's pull the main spread first before we dive into that even more. All right, so Aries' person's feelings. We have the 4 of Swords. The 4 of Swords could be coming in indicating that right now for this week, someone may be feeling like there's some silence between the two of you, like just this air of, you know, no chatter, everyone just having enough time to be alone with their thoughts, okay? And that could be where this person is having a realization that, you know, when they're not around you or talking to you, their heart is still fully invested. I could have sworn I had this card for your person's feelings in your May monthly. I just did for you yesterday. I could have sworn that was the card that came out. I could be wrong though. Their view of you this week, the Tower, Scorpio energy. Their behavior and actions, we have the 9 of Swords. Your feelings towards them, the 6 of Wands. And the overall energy for the two of you, the Ace of Wands. Influenced by the 2 of Pentacles and the Sun and the Queen of Wands. That's you, Aries. That's you. So I feel like this person is looking at you as someone that has the ball in your court. That's kind of what that's showing me. Like this person is just holding out to see what you do next. And the longer you take, the more stressed out this person might get that they're emotionally invested to someone that's not emotionally invested into them. Okay? High Priestess. So with the Ace of Wands being the overall energy, they're showing me that there's an opportunity for you guys to like get some momentum going because fire moves really quickly. Okay? Once it's activated, it spreads like wildfire. So they're showing me that there's an opportunity for you and another person to get something moving in a direction that is going to start making fast changes. And with the 2 of Pentacles, the Sun, and the Queen of Wands influencing that, you're kind of going back and forth this week on whether or not you want to take advantage of this opportunity or just be like, nah, never mind. So let's clarify this person's feelings for you. Why the 4 of Swords? Why the 4 of Swords? We have the Lovers card. So that confirms what I just said a second ago. Someone needed a little bit of silence within themselves to hear what their heart was telling them. Okay? So it feels to me, Aries, someone is either realizing that they're in love with you or they've already known and they're just waiting to see if you guys can take something to another level, whether it be boyfriend, you know, in a exclusive relationship, or talking about moving in with each other, or this is talking about marriage. Whatever status you're at right now, Aries, this person's wanting to go to the next level up. All right, remember, depending on what your status is. Like if you're in the talking stage right now, this person wants to be in a more, you know, really exclusive relationship. If you're already in an exclusive relationship, this person may be wanting to talk about marriage. It's the next tier up from where you're at right now is what this person's talking about. But you're kind of coming in, you know, still trying to figure some things out. So let's clarify why your feelings is the Six of Wands. Why the Six of Wands for how Aries feels? I do like the fact that you both are coming in as mature energies. With this person coming in as a king and you coming in as a queen, that tells me you both are very mature people. You guys are not playing any games with each other, and I like that. Why the Six of Wands? I spoke too soon. Seven of Swords. Some of you Aries, you may feel like you can't fully trust this person all the way, and you're just wanting to give it a little bit more time before you can, like, you know, be proud of the relationship. There's a part of you that may feel like this person is not being completely upfront about a lot, or you feel like you need to, you know, hold back what you want to say to get more insight too. Someone here doesn't trust the other person fully, and it feels like it's you not trusting them. Interesting. This person's not really giving me a lot to show that they've got bad intentions. Let me just ask, what is this person's intentions with Aries? Because it does look like this person wants to see this go to someplace more secure, more leveled up. The Star. Aries, this person wants you, and they want to invest in you, okay? Why does Aries not trust this person, please? Why does Aries not trust this person? Ooh, the Seven of Wands. The Seven of Wands for why you don't trust this person tells me that you just have this strange feeling that something is, you know, trying to get your attention, and you can't explain it, okay? So it's not actually, you know, something that you've witnessed or experienced with this person to make you feel like you can't trust them. It's just this echo in your ear to telling you to hold back from crossing this bridge and to look back at something. You see how you're getting ready to cross this bridge, indicating that you're going to the next level with this person? Something is making you look over your shoulder, as if you've got, you know, your spirit team, your higher self trying to, like, get your attention on something before you take that next step. So I feel like it's just a feeling you're getting that you need more time to establish something with this person before you can go all in, okay? And this person's viewing you as perhaps giving them a no this week with the Tower. You might be rejecting what this person's offering you, not necessarily breaking up or going no contact or anything like that, but this person is wanting to take this relationship to a higher level, or to, like, get back to, you know, giving to the relationship in a way to where there's some momentum still being built, and you might not give them the answer that they're looking for. Why the Tower? The Ten of Pentacles. So they're viewing you as, like, you know, throwing a tower at the hopes of this relationship going the distance. Ten of Pentacles. Ten of Pentacles is marriage. It's long-term commitment. Okay. But you still want to talk to them. So what you're telling me, Aries, is that you don't feel ready for accepting what they're offering you around this time frame, but you still want to talk to them. You still want to, you know, figure things out, but you're not wanting to force anything. You're not wanting to rush anything, is what this is kind of showing me. You feel like your love life is being affected by divine timing. You do feel like there is a need for change here, but you're still a little bit insecure about the future with this person. So you still want to connect with them, but not in a way where you're getting married or moving in with this person or having a baby with this person, is kind of what you're showing me right here. You're still maintaining your level of independence while you figure out whether this is the route you want to take in your love life, okay? And that could explain why this person is stressing this week, because to them, you not accepting what they're offering you feels like the end of the world, but really it's you just needing a little bit more time. You're not saying you want to break up with this person or anything like that. You're just saying that you're not ready for what they're wanting to offer the relationship right now, okay? Roles could definitely be reversed. Roles could definitely be reversed. But I have an Aries that's coming through this reading today that is in a position where you've got a lot of confidence in yourself to show up as the Queen of Wands, which is your court card, regardless of your gender. means that you've got a lot of confidence in yourself. You know your self-worth. You know what you deserve. You know what you don't deserve. And you're not going to take a step if you don't feel confident in taking that step. Something is asking you to not cross that bridge with this person just yet. And even though you still want to maintain the relationship, you're not crossing that bridge with them just yet, is what I'm getting. So let's clarify that Nine of Swords. So cross watcher, the Aries is not rejecting you. Whew. They're just not saying yes to what you want right away. Why the Nine of Swords? Jeez, I'm going to end up breaking this thing. Why the Nine of Swords? The King of Wands. This person feels like you guys are a perfect match. And in yesterday's May monthly I did for you, I did have the King and Queen of Wands in that reading. And now that I'm like getting into this reading, this was in your person's feelings for you in that reading too. So if you haven't seen your May monthly, Aries, it's in my May playlist. You're the only reading I've done for May so far. Okay, I would definitely check it out if you resonated with this. But this person is feeling like you guys have great chemistry. You guys are very attractive people. You both don't want to hear no. So hearing no is a bit of a stinger depending on who's getting that no. But I feel like you still want to enjoy this relationship going forward. So Aries, good luck. I feel like this person's going to assume that you're saying no when you really mean just give me a little bit more time. You could be dealing with a fellow fire sign. I got Aries, Leo, Sag here. I'm about to get your person's hidden message. You could be dealing with a water sign, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. I've got strong water and strong fire. But there's also Gemini here. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Gemini, Aries, Leo, Sag. All right, those are the main ones. But it could be any zodiac sign. All right, hidden message. I didn't realize I loved you until it was too late. I'm so sorry. For some of you, Aries, you may feel like this person came to this sudden realization about their feelings for you a little bit too late in regards to what you feel comfortable with. Like you're looking at this person thinking, where was this love offer a month ago? It's like you may feel like someone's acting a little bit too late. Maybe you guys took a break on your relationship with that Four of Swords there, and this person's coming towards you being like, Aries, I love you, I want to be with you, blah, blah, blah. And you're over here like, where was this a week ago? Where was this a month ago? Hold on, I need a minute. I need a minute to really figure things out. Because when you know, you know. And if this person didn't know beforehand, it's leaving you feeling that's a little bit sus. I want to hold you again. I need to feel your body next to mine. For some of you, Aries, you may be worried that this is someone that's just missing your touch, missing being around you physically, and that, that will wear off the more they get to spend time with you. So that could be why you're not wanting to say yes to a committed offer just yet, because you're just wanting to make sure that this feeling that they're feeling right now, sustains itself for the next month or two. It's like you're wanting to make sure that it's just not because they're missing you or because they feel like they need you right now. You want to make sure it's legit. I know we've been together in past lives. I recognize you. You were never a stranger to me. All right, Aries, that's for you. I hope that helped. You check out the May monthly and on to Gemini. If you want, of course. You don't have to. Man, I'm bummed out that I didn't have my microphone on during the intro. I like it when my shit looks professional. And saying the S-bomb really didn't help either. Okay, Gemini. Hi, Gemini. Welcome. Welcome, welcome. Let's see what's going on with you guys for the next 7 days. I cannot believe we're almost in the month of May. I swear, April did not happen. April did not happen. All right, this crystal needs to stop wiggling. All right, Gemini. What do we have for Gemini this week? Who's coming towards them? What's their story with Gemini? Gemini. What is Gemini's love message for the week of April to the first week of May, please. 2 more shuffles. 1, 2. Let's rock this and deck for my beautiful Gemmy Gems. All right, your person's feelings for you this week, Gemini. We have the Justice card. Their view of you this week, we have the Star. Their behavior and actions towards you this week, the 7 of Pentacles. Your feelings towards this person, the 6 of Swords. And the overall energy for the 2 of you this week, we have the Magician, followed by the Ace of Pentacles and the Lovers. This looks good. Page of Swords. Someone's definitely keeping an eye on you, Gemini. Whether they're around you on a daily basis or they're just looking at your social media. It feels like this is someone that you're actively talking to. They like you. You like them too. One second, just want to make sure of the energy that I'm picking up on. Gemini, you've got somebody here that wants to invest hard into this relationship. This person's like, I'm not confused. I want to be with you. You, I'm just trying to figure out, because you kind of flip-flop on me. Based off of the readings that I do on you, Gemini, you tend to flip-flop on me, but usually with great reason. All right, so let's break it down before I get too excited about this spread. Let's start with this person's feelings for you. We got the Justice card, major for Libra. Why the Justice card for how this person feels about Gemini this week? This person clearly sees an opportunity with you and they want to grab onto it. The 2 of Wands tells me that they were at a crossroads recently and they thought, you know, long and hard on what path that they wanted to take. And they're wanting to choose the path that's going to be beneficial for both parties. This person is wanting to be fair about something, wanting to be honest about something. I am getting that there could have been, you know, some things that went down that may have interfered or caused some self-sabotage on someone's part, whether your end or this person's end. Someone's need for independence may have almost costed them an opportunity with this relationship. Like someone here really craves their independence and it may have temporarily costed them a really solid relationship. With the Queen of Swords being here, that could definitely be you. You're, Gemini, you are usually in my readings a very independent person. You don't like to be told what to do. You don't like to be held down and restricted. You're a very spontaneous person. You're a very creative person. And you go back and forth between wanting a, you know, cookie cutter lifestyle and then wanting to just do your own thing. I've noticed that about you. Take it however it resonates, just based off of my mileage with reading for you. And you've got this person here that you feel like gets you, understands you, and is someone that could help you have that type of lifestyle where you have the ability to have independence while also being in a relationship where someone cares about you and values you. It's like this person understands you a little bit. They understand what you're needing and wanting so that way you don't feel suffocated in the relationship, or that's flipped for somebody. That could definitely be flipped. Tell me why the Lovers, Ace of Pentacles, and the Magician is the overall energy. 10 of Swords, Queen of Wands, Ace of Wands. For some of you Geminis, you and this person had already a failed attempt at something, and you guys are giving it another try. And I feel like this person's learning a lot about you in the process. They're learning about what you need and what you don't need. Why do I feel like someone kind of like came on you like really like strong, like, I don't know, it's like they didn't want to lose you, so they kind of like were pressing the relationship to go further than what you were ready for? I don't know, because I got the Queen of Wands here, and the Queen of Wands doesn't do that. You could be dealing with a fire sign. I feel like you're dealing with someone very confident in themselves, but for some reason they may have felt like they had to press the relationship a little bit because they felt like if they didn't act then, you would probably run away. Because the vibe I'm getting off of you, Gemini, is that there's times where you're comfortable with watching people walk away. And then there's times where you don't want them to walk away. It's like something that you're trying to work on within yourself. It's like all right, what I'm getting, hold on. This is going to sound weird, but I kind of relate with it too. It's like you want your space in the home, but you also don't want the home to be empty. Like you want some noise in the house, you want some people in the house, but you like to have a private room just for yourself where you've got your alone time, but you also are not, without people there. It's kind of the energy I've got off of you, but put it in a relationship aspect where you want the relationship, you want that person there, but you don't want them there, like constantly up your booty, something like that. You're a very independent person, Gemini. It's what I'm strongly getting. So you've got someone coming towards you this week that is trying to find a nice balance to not annoy you while also being able to get what they deserve too. It's like you guys are trying to understand each other's love language. You guys are trying to understand each other's love language around this time frame. Or the universe is sending you someone that will be exactly what you need from a partner. You might have repeatedly told the universe what you're looking for and what you don't want. Because I'm definitely getting a Gemini that does not want to be smothered. You enjoy your alone time. Because that's where you think. That's where you work out some inner demons. That's where you give yourself some internal affirmations. I love alone time. All right, alone time is not lonely for me, but it's lonely for some people, and that's another video in itself. But Gemini, it's like you want a companionship and you're hoping that you find the one that you do really feel comfortable with. But it's navigating through different types of personalities is what has led you to where you're at right now. It's like everyone does relationships differently. And it's like this person's understanding you a little bit to where they feel like they can compromise with you and work together with you because of the love that they have for you or the love that they feel like they could have for you. The Chariot, Cancerian energy, because they're viewing you as the star. They're viewing you as someone that they've been hoping for, they've been wishing for. And when you meet someone that you've been wishing for or hoping for, you will understand them a little bit more. You will take time to get to know them and figure out their needs and what they don't want. Not to manipulate the situation into allowing the other person to know how to get into your life by manipulating the situation. That's not what I'm getting at all. I'm not getting that someone's trying to study you so that they can match the person that is of your dreams. No, this is someone that generally just wants to not, aggravate you while showing you that they care about you. Why the Star? The Page of Swords. And we just had that earlier when I first pulled the spread. This person's keeping a close eye on you, but not in a creepy way. That would be the Page of Swords in reverse. The Page of Swords is telling me that this person is just intrigued by you. They're observing you. They're taking it all in. They're like, Gemini loves it when I do this, but Gemini doesn't like it when I do that. Okay, all right, that's something I can work with. That's what I'm getting off of this person. That's what I'm getting off of this person. Judgment and Temperance and the Hermit. Look at that. And the Hanged Man. Could be a Sagittarius, a Scorpio, or a Virgo. Doesn't have to be any of those zodiac signs. But you've got someone that is very mature in this reading. Someone that wants to find a nice balance, wants to find a nice compromise with you. They are also someone that appreciates alone time as well. Okay? Gemini, I like this person, whether they are someone heading towards you that you've never met before, because remember, this is for the next week ahead, okay? You may not have even met this person. You may be manifesting this person in with that Magician, Ace of Pentacles. But if you already know who this person is, this person adores you and is trying to figure out a way
to invest in this relationship where you all feel like you're benefiting and getting your needs met without making too much sacrifice, but also making some reservations for each other. Clarify that Seven of Pentacles. I like it. I like it. We started off this reading with this person wanting to be fair with you. Why the Seven of Pentacles? The High Priestess, the Three of Wands, and the Chariot. For some of you, this could be a long distance relationship where you guys were very limited and restricted to, you know, the amount of time you could spend. But it feels like someone's trying to find a way to come closer to you. And if this is not someone in a long distance relationship with you, this is someone that is open to exploring something more serious with you. And this is someone that does not feel lost. They don't feel misguided. They don't feel like they need to go in a different direction. They want you. They want you. That's Cancer energy coming through. Tap into Gemini's feelings for this person a bit more. But you have grown accustomed to being comfortable with people leaving your life, Gemini. I mean, it's the only way I know how to say it for you right now. You've gotten accustomed to people not wanting to, you know, work with you in regards to your needs. And those are people that just were not meant to be in your life anyway. Or they were meant to trigger something inside of you to go through more self-growth and healing. The right one will always, you know, blend in nicely to your life. The right one will always blend in nicely to your life. The Six of Wands, look at that. All sixes for your feelings for this person. The number 6 is all about love, harmony, and balance. It could mean something else, but it's all about the intention. I see the number 6 as a very beautiful number. And if you know anything about personal year numbers, personal year number 6 is a year that is strong to support marriage or divorce, depending on what stage you are in. The Moon and the Ten of Pentacles also came out with it. So I feel like, Gemini, you're really enjoying whoever this person is that's coming towards you around this time frame. You really feel at peace with them. You feel comfortable with being yourself. There are still some insecurities and fears that you might have in regards to where this future could go with this person, Ten of Pentacles, but you're not letting it stop you. You're not letting it stop you. I like it. I like the reading. So it looks like you've got something good here that you're building with someone. It's like you're surprised that someone is actually taking the time to figure you out, because there is two sides of you. All right. There's a side of you that wants that comfortable relationship, and there's another side of you that wants to do your own thing from time to time, you know? So let's get your person's hidden message. This could be for anybody, whether in no contact, in something complicated or happy. I'm haunted by us. I didn't follow my heart, and now I don't know how to let you go. For some of you, Geminis, someone didn't know how to move forward towards you in a way that would benefit you both, and they just took off. And now they're haunted by the fact that they didn't try. I'm in love with you. I'm ready to take action. I want to build a beautiful life with you. There's so much unspoken between us. I need to tell you how I really feel. It's always been you. I don't know how to tell you the truth, but I want a new beginning. All right, that's for you, Gemini. I hope it helps. All right, I love you. On to the Cancerians. Oh, for zodiac signs that came through this reading, I have Scorpio, Sagittarius, Virgo, Aquarius, Pisces, Cancer, Gemini. I thought I saw Leo earlier. No. But it could be any zodiac sign, though. Don't worry about that too much. I only say it because you guys like to hear the main ones that came through. Try and take an iced coffee break and stick with water today. All right, what do we have for Cancer this week? I started to get a little bit too into those salted caramel cold brews. Got a detox from coffee. All right, what do we have for Cancer, please? Ah, shoot, get over here. What do we have for Cancer this week? What do we have for Cancer this week? Who's coming towards Cancer, and how do they both feel about each other? Two more shuffles. 1, 2. Let's rock this and deck for my adorable Krabby Patties. All right, Cancer, your person's feelings for you this week. We have the Emperor. Could be connecting to an Aries. Their view of you this week, we have the Six of Cups. That's Scorpio energy, but also could be Cancer and Pisces. Their behavior and actions towards you, we have the Six of Pentacles. That's Earth energy coming through. Your feelings towards this person, we have the King of Cups, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio energy. And the overall energy supporting you guys' relationship this week, we have the Empress and the Hierophant and the Six of Swords, Ten of Pentacles. Dang, Cancer. Why is everyone getting such good reads today? I'm happy about it. Don't get me wrong. I'm happy about it, but this is definitely rare. Wow. You and another person really, really love each other big time. With the Empress being here and this person's feelings being the Emperor, someone's feeling like you are their perfect match, that they just don't want to look anywhere else, all right? I do feel like you feel the same way because your feelings for this person is the King of Cups. You're emotionally invested. You're all in. This person's viewing you as someone that they do share a sweet history with. You guys have already been working towards your relationship for a little bit. It's not someone that you just met last night is what this reading is telling me with that. Six of Cups comes in when you have history with each other, already shared some memories with each other. It could also talk about someone viewing you as someone from a past life. I do get that a lot with the Six of Cups. So if this is someone new, this person's viewing you as someone that they already feel familiar to. But this is where clarifying is going to have to help me. But this looks pretty good. Let's see. Let's first start with this person's feelings for you. We got the Emperor. We have the Three of Pentacles. Some of you guys met each other at the workplace. Others you met while networking with mutual friends, hanging out at the gym, hanging out at the library, the grocery store, the beach, I don't know. It's where you and this person have similar hobbies. And if that's not the case, if none of those, situations apply, the Three of Pentacles to the Emperor for this person's feelings for you tells me that they feel like you guys work really well together and would make a really solid team. Like the Emperor is someone that's got good discernment and can sense when something is good for them or not. It's someone that embodies all four kings in one person. So this is someone that is not playing any games either. This is someone that when they like somebody, they will make it known. When they want to be with someone, they'll make it obvious. And this person is wanting to be very generous with you this week. So this person could be sending you a lot of sweet text messages. This person could be wanting to treat you out for lunch or dinner, or just wanting to give you a lot of their time and energy because they feel like they get it in return from you. Because the Six of Pentacles talks about an equal relationship, equal give and take, where everyone's putting in their part. I want a little bit more context on their feelings for you, though. Because sometimes that Three of Pentacles can come in when it's a platonic relationship. But based off of the surrounding energy, I don't think that's the case. But I still want a little bit more clarity. The Page of Wands, fire energy, Aries, Leo, Sag. And I also have the Eight of Cups, Five of Wands on the bottom, indicating that this person may have had to walk away from something very dramatic in order to give to this with you. You may have met this person while they were still dealing with some chaos in their life, or some drama within their family, or whatnot. It's telling me that this person had to turn their back on some chaos in their life in order to stay grounded and stay focused on the relationship with you, on the relationship that they're building with you. You might know what I'm talking about, Cancer, okay? This person feels like they came towards you with some drama surrounding them, and they took care of it. Not mafia style, of course, but they took care of the drama. You know, this is someone that's taking full control over their relationships with people right now with that Emperor energy. So let's clarify your feelings. You got the King of Cups. Why does Cancer feel, oh, the shadow of a bird? Or I'm losing my mind. Why the King of Cups for how Cancer feels? Whoa. King of Swords and the Nine of Cups. And then I see the Knight of Pentacles. Could be an Aquarius that you're dealing with. Doesn't have to be. But Cancer, you're telling me that you're very happy to have this person in your life. You feel like you both are coming in very mature, very stable individuals. And you're just wanting to take your time getting to know this person and understanding them a little bit more. You still feel like there's some, you know, time in between taking your relationship to the next step, you feel, with that Knight of Pentacles being here. But you feel like you're on the right path. You feel like you're on the right path, that you're not feeling lost or confused about where you are right now. You're just wanting to take it a little bit slowly with this person is what that's kind of telling me. For some of you Cancers, you may have also had to, you know, abandon some things in your life that were really dragging your energy down at the time you met this person. Because I got the Queen of Cups, Five of Pentacles now showing up, and the Queen of Cups is Cancerian energy. You yourself may have also had to, you know, reject some things in your life that were just not bringing you the happiness that you wanted. You weren't feeling nurtured in return by your friendships, your family members, and love interests, things like that. And you told yourself, to heck with it, I'm not giving to that anymore. And you started to focus all your energy on yourself. So it looks like you guys are kind of mirroring each other in that sense, where around the time you guys met each other, it inspired you both to release the nonsense in your life. Thank you, Zaina. Thank you so much for that super chat. I appreciate you, girl. Do I want to clarify the Six of Cups first or the overall energy? We'll do the Six of Cups. Please clarify why this person views Cancer as the Six of Cups. The Five of Swords. This person is viewing you as dealing with some chaos from your past. The Six of Cups to the Five of Swords, that this person is viewing you as having a big heart and you care about the people in your life, but you also may have attracted some deceptive people, some liars into your life that may have, you know, interfered with your confidence. Okay? And for some of you, just for some of you, this person in the recent past may have also looked at you as someone that they weren't sure if they could trust. And that maybe, you know, you adopted some behaviors that, you know, were possibly going to manifest some drama for the two of you. It's like they kind of noticed that early on, and you may have noticed that quickly too, and you may have saw that as an opportunity for you to ditch some things in your life, some people, behaviors, and patterns that you may feel like you mirrored along with these other people in the hopes of not, like, adding some aggravation to this relationship. It's kind of like this person is viewing you as someone that will take accountability if you notice that there's a behavior that you're doing that is holding you back from having what you want with this person, and you corrected it. That's actually good, Cancer. That's telling me that you are somebody that will, you know, take accountability for your shortcomings where you are flawed and correct it. And I feel like that's making this person like you even more, that you are someone that takes accountability for when you do something wrong. And that's what the Emperor is wanting in a partnership. Someone that is not afraid to admit, yeah, I was wrong about that. Yeah, that was a mistake. Yeah, I should work on that. They like that. They like that. They admire that. They respect that. So for some of you Cancers, if that hasn't happened yet, around this week ahead, if you notice that there's something that you might be doing that could remind you of behaviors and patterns that you felt like you had no choice to do when you were around certain people, you're noticing it and you're correcting it. Like if you grew up and all your environment was was filled with people that did not know how to talk without raising their voice, did not know how to solve conflict without name calling. You could have picked up on some of that along the way and, you know, might see yourself doing that same thing that, you know, these people did to you. And you're like, whoa, wait a minute. That's feeling too familiar to what I didn't like about my family member or this person. I don't want to do that. And you corrected it, or you're correcting it around this time frame. Okay? That's a specific message for somebody, so only take if it resonates. Let's clarify the overall energy. We have the Empress, the Hierophant, Six of Swords, and the Ten of Pentacles. That's a really fantastic combo. That's showing me that you and another person are moving towards a space of a lot of love, a lot of peace, a lot of maturity, and, you know, learning a lot about yourselves in the process. Someone here might have been at a distance from their person for a bit, and someone made the arrangements to move closer. For others, someone allowed family members to really mess up with their love life. Ten of Cups, and Justice and Temperance. So Cancer, clarifying the overall energy, this does support a beautiful future with somebody, possible marriage. That if you and this person continue working together and working on yourselves on an individual level while working with each other, this could actually last a very long time, Cancer. It could last a very long time with that Ten of Pentacles, Ten of Cups here. But it's going to take compromise, it's going to take patience, and it's going to take everyone being honest with each other in order for this to happen. This person seems to think that you guys have what it takes to really build something on where you're at right now, the foundation you already secured. As long as you both remember that if you do spot some sort of behavior or pattern that is not bringing any happiness to your relationship, that you both take accountability and correct it. You know, I think we all can benefit from that. Why the Six of Pentacles as this person's behavior and actions with Cancer? The Lover's card. All right, I don't need to clarify anymore. Cancer, this is beautiful. Are you connecting with a Gemini by any chance, or are you a cusper? Because this is kind of similar to what I have for Gemini, but anyways, don't even worry about that. This is someone that really wants to give to you. They want to give to you because they feel like you are someone that's very sweet. You're very kind. You give to a lot of people, and they are also compassionate towards the fact that you've given to a lot of wrong people in your life. Okay, but that's something that you had to learn throughout the, throughout the process. Sometimes we attract certain people in our lives to help build character in us, to help us develop a thicker skin, to where we find our self-worth and our self-love through the betrayals of others. You know, sometimes it does take going through betrayals with other people to really find our worth and our inner strength. So don't feel bad for the people that you allowed in your life in the past and the people that you gave to who didn't give to you in return. It just added another layer of, strength onto you, to where with this person, you guys would appreciate each other a lot more because of the experiences that you already went through, is what I'm getting off of that. Sometimes we will be put in situations with some gnarly people just so that when the right person does come along, we don't play around. We don't take advantage. We don't take for granted. And we're like, whoa, I don't ever want to go into the dating scene again. The dating pool has been pissed in. You are amazing. I appreciate you. Sometimes you got to go through some disastrous relationships to find the gems. And I feel like that's what this person and you are saying about each other right now. I like it. So let me get the hidden message for those of you in complicated situations, because this feels really good. This feels very stable. It feels like, Cancer, you're building a life with someone around this time frame. But for others, let's get your hidden message. For zodiac signs that came through, Cancer, I have Sagittarius, Libra, strong Libra. Taurus is here, strong Taurus. Aries is here. Gemini is here. Scorpio, Aquarius, but it could be any zodiac sign, okay? Don't even worry about it. A lot more goes into our natal chart than just our sun sign on that one. I miss your beautiful smile and joyous laugh. They used to light up my world. Someone's missing your smile and laugh, Cancer. I'm confused about what I should do about my feelings for you. Being away from you hurts like hell. I didn't realize it would be this difficult. I couldn't handle your words when you were upset with me. It was too painful. For some of you Cancers, you may have said some things to this person that hurt their feelings. All right, and you may be feeling guided to look at maybe why you may have said those things and to see if you could have taken a different approach to expressing your pain at that time. Okay, it doesn't mean you have to take anyone back or make contact with anybody, but maybe it was an experience for you to be like, there could have been another way I could have handled that, huh? You know, we're all here learning. We're all here learning. All right, that's for you, Cancer. I hope that helps. I love you. On to the Leos. Hi, Leo. What up, buttercups? Oh my goodness, I almost dribbled water all over my shirt. I swear I got a hole in my mouth. All right, let's take a look for Leo for the next 7 days. Hi, Chrissy. Hi, Blue. Hi, Valerie. Aw. Thank you, Infinite Faith. Thank you, J-Dub. You're welcome, Beatrice. Hi, Rainer. Thank you guys for being here with me. I appreciate it. All right, what do we have for Leo for the next 7 days? Leo. Whoa, jeez, did you see that? That card was like, I gotta go. And it's the Queen of friggin' Wands, Leo. That's your court card. You see how that just topped out of my hands and just went, gotta go. Where are you running to, Leo? That's your court card. That's something. Something's telling me that around this week ahead, Leo, you're going to feel this immediate rush to just go. Whether to go towards someone, to go away from someone, to take action towards a specific thing, or this may be unrelated to love. But I love having the Queen of Wands come up in the upright position. That tells me that you're going to feel really good about yourself and your position in a situation. Okay? I'm going to shuffle that back in and see if it comes back out. But that was a message for somebody. If you feel that push to just do something, just do it. It sounds like a Nike's commercial. Leo, what do we have for Leo for the next 7 days? Who's coming towards them and what's their situation? 2 more shuffles? 1, 2. Let's rock this and deck for my lovely Leos. All right, so your person's feelings for you this week, we have the 3 of Wands. Their view of you this week, we have the Page of Pentacles. Their behavior and actions this week, we have the Queen of Swords. Your feelings towards this person, we have the Ace of Cups. It's Leo in love. Is Leo in love? The overall energy supporting this, we have the Wheel of Fortune. Dang, the Wheel of Fortune coming out as your overall energy, just when we saw the Queen of Wands come out the way that it did, that makes sense. The Wheel of Fortune shows up when there needs to be a big change made. The Wheel of Fortune comes in when the universe is like, it's time for this to happen. Let's do it. Let's do it. I said this recently. I don't know if it was on a personal reading or my most recent reading for the channel, but we all, have a blueprint of what we want to accomplish in this lifetime. The lessons we want to go through, the people we want to go through it with, and there's like a handful of certain time frames where big stuff's meant to happen, like getting married, having your first kid, winning the lottery, getting a dream job. Those are big monumental events that changes your life in a big way. Some could be negative, some could be positive, but when it's in the upright position, it talks about luck being in your side in regards to something big happening. So the Wheel of Fortune showing up tells me that around this time frame, you've reached some sort of mile marker, Leo, where it's go time. It's go time. The wheel is spinning in your favor. Act very soon. So let's take a look to see if it's connecting to this person or something else going on in your life that's going to bring you a lot of success. Okay? Let's start with this person's feelings for you. We got the 3 of Wands. Now, the Three of Wands in that art depiction shows me someone at a coffee shop sitting down with their cup of coffee, and there's another coffee cup right by their side, and nobody's sitting down just yet. So someone may be feeling like they're waiting on you to meet up with them, waiting on you to return their call, or waiting on you to, you know, make an agreement with them on something. Why the Three of Wands? The Fool. This person's wanting to take some sort of, you know, leap of faith with you. I feel like I got this for you last week too, Leo. I could have sworn this was a very similar message I had for you last week on the all signs reading. This is someone that is ready for some sort of new cycle to begin in their life, and they've chosen you to be a part of that. This is strong Aries energy, and we just left Aries season. So this person may have come to this realization during Aries season and is just waiting on you. But the Fool card talks about a new chapter beginning in one's life. Four of Wands on the bottom. Leo, you've got someone that's waiting on marriage, and they've chosen you to be that person that they want to figure things out with to see if it goes that route. Okay? Because the Three of Wands waits on that fourth one, and that was on the bottom when I was clarifying this person's feelings. And then I have the King of Pentacles, could be an earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. You got someone that really wants to be with you. And I feel like you like them too, because your feelings for this person is the Ace of Cups. You both are feeling the urge of doing something like now, because the Fool is all about new beginnings, and the Ace of Cups is all about new beginnings, and the Wheel of Fortune is influencing that. The Wheel of Fortune is driving that vehicle. Clarify Leo's feelings for this person. Clarify Leo's feelings for this person. The Star. And then I see the Four of Pentacles on the bottom. So the Star clarifying the Ace of Cups tells me that you feel like this is someone very ideal for you. You really like this person a lot, Leo. You both really do clearly like each other, and you're wanting to do whatever you can to hold on to this relationship and to protect it with the Four of Pentacles. Just don't hold on it too tightly, because it might create the opposite effect if you try to hold on to this person too much. Because the Four of Pentacles can sometimes, you know, hold on so tightly that you squeeze it, suffocate it. I don't know who needed to hear that, but just try to like still enjoy your own life while connecting with this person. So they're viewing you as the Page of Pentacles right now. Why the Page of Pentacles for how this person is viewing Leo? The King of Wands, Leo energy. And the Queen of Cups, Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces energy, and the Ace of Wands. That's your fire. Some of you guys could be fire-water combinations, where you're fire, sun, water rising, water, sun, fire rising. You got a hybrid going on of fire and water, okay? But if you don't have, you know, that type of natal chart, it is showing me that this person views you as someone big-hearted, because the Queen of Cups, when she shows up in how someone views someone, this person's viewing you as kind-hearted, that you're very empathic, very compassionate, but you're also not someone that plays around and lets people walk all over you, because they also see you as the King of Wands. They see you as a leader. They see you as a confident person. They see you as someone that is not going to follow all the people around. You're not a sheep, okay? But you also have that soft side too. So you got that assertive side, and you also have that soft side that also works hand in hand in regards to your relationships in all facets, and also your career. And they're viewing you as someone very exciting, someone that they want to strike something up with right now, Ace of Wands. It feels like, for me, this is someone new in your life, Leo. This is someone new in your life, someone that you've never been in a relationship with before. And if this is someone that's not new, this is you guys putting a whole new spin on a pre-existing bond that you guys had. I don't feel like you guys had a toxic relationship at all. You guys look like you're very respectful for one another. I like the vibe that I'm getting off of the two of you. And I mean, if you were dealing with someone, I don't feel like this person would even show up in this reading if it was not someone mature for you. Because the King and Queen of Cups person would see that a mile away if someone was toxic. So this person's coming towards you with the Queen of Swords energy, really wanting to take a strong approach at talking about everything that you guys need to talk about. Thank you, Elizabeth. I appreciate that super chat, girl. Thank you. Let's clarify that Queen of Swords. Why the Queen of Swords? Why the Queen of Swords? Why the Queen of Swords? The Two of Cups. Did I miss something with the transits? What? Everyone's getting like these beautiful, mature readings today. Again, I love seeing that. Don't get me wrong. I love seeing that. But it's like, did I miss a transit? Did I miss something? This looks really good. Some of you guys could be very different from each other to the point where people might see you guys walking down the street and they're like, they look very different. But it's something that you guys really love and enjoy. I am getting something different about the two of you. No wonder the Queen of Wands hopped out the way that it did during the pre-shuffle. When a Leo gets excited, a Leo can't sit still. Leo has ants in their pants. When a Leo likes somebody or is in love, Leo just goes. All right. Yeah, someone's got you, Leo, but in a good way. Clarify that Wheel of Fortune. I like it. I like this reading a lot. The Ten of Cups. Remember how I said earlier that the Wheel of Fortune comes in when there's a monumental life event happening, whether you know, you meet the person you're going to marry, or you become a mother or a father for the first time, or you land that dream job that brings you a lot of financial abundance, or a move cross country. It's always something monumental when the Wheel of Fortune comes in because it's fulfilling your destiny. It also clears out karmic debt. So some of you Leos may have paid your karmic debt to the point where now you get the rewards for it. For example, Leo, say you were born into a life where a lot of your karmic debt was surrounding relationships with other people, whether family relationships, romantic relationships. Maybe in a past life, you were not the best person to be in a relationship with. You know, maybe you were a cheater, maybe you were a liar, maybe you were selfish in a past life. So you come into this lifetime with a lot of karmic debt, you know, having to pay the piper, needing to, you know, be more open and more generous, more kind-hearted in your relationships, less self-focused, more relationship-focused, and you've had it rough the last few years perhaps, and you've paid off a lot of karmic debt. You've been authentic, you've been yourself, you've been caring, and now the universe is like, all right, your debt is paid off. Now you can have a healthy relationship if you want it. That's how I'm reading it as. So some of you Leos, with that Wheel of Fortune being here, you've cleared out some karmic debt. You don't owe, you don't owe anything in regards to your relationship standpoint anymore, to where now going forward, you're attracting healthy relationships, both in family, romantic, platonic, and business, because you did what you needed to do. You've learned your lessons. The roles could definitely be reversed though, but it feels good. It feels like I have a Leo that's been working their butt off this lifetime, trying to be a good person, trying to be good for yourself, learning about self-love and self-happiness, and you've done it. You've done the work, and now you get the rewards. And you've got this person here that just wants to be in a happy relationship. Everything that you're wanting. All right. The Lover's card, the Moon. If you're single watching this right now, Leo, keep doing your healing, keep doing your work, keep doing your, just keep working on yourself, because you've got a fantastic person coming towards you if you're single right now. But if you're already talking to someone right now and you both are really excited about each other, you guys can't get enough of each other, it very well could lead to marriage, is what I'm getting, if you wanted it to. But it's going to take the both of you taking action towards it. This looks beautiful. I'm going to leave it alone and pull the hidden message for those of you who are not in relationships that feel like this, that are more in complicated relationships. Actually, no. I kind of still want to get another card. Hold on, Leo. Hold on. I'm kind of scared to do that. It's like, crap, am I going to ruin it? Give me a little bit more insight on Leo's feelings for this person. All right, King of Pentacles. The King of Pentacles is confirming that you feel a sense of stability with this person. You feel safe with this person. You feel safe within yourself, but it's a really nice added bonus when you feel safe with another person where you don't feel like you have to worry about them screwing you over, you know, taking from you, or just like not being there for you. The King of Pentacles is someone that is loyal and dependable and would just do whatever they need to for their family. Okay? All right, good. All right. Ended on a good note. Let's get the hidden message for those of you who are not in relationships like this just yet. For zodiac signs that came through, stop it. I've got strong fixed energy, so you could be dealing with a fixed sign. You don't have to be, but I do have Taurus, Scorpio, Leo, Aquarius energy here. Aquarius again, Aries. Could be a fellow Leo, Cancer. Predominantly fixed signs though. All right, let's get the hidden message, Leo. I feel like I don't know who I am anymore. I'm still trying to find a place for myself in the world. Some of you Leos, you may have encountered a person that you felt all these good feelings with and then some, but maybe they were still trying to figure out their place in their life. Maybe they were not ready to be in a relationship just yet and needed time to work on themselves and grow. But the feelings were genuine. Someone's wanting you to know that the feelings were mutual. They just couldn't act on them. I still feel your energy around me. I never believed in these things before. I do now. I should have believed in you. You always had my best interests at heart. For some of you, Leo, someone's realizing that they actually had a fierce, loyal partner in crime that would have always had their back. And maybe they didn't believe it at the time that you had their best interests, and now they're learning the hard way that you did have their best interests. Thank you, Tance Williams. Thank you so much. Still can't believe it's been 5 years. All right, Leo, I hope this reading helps you. I'll be doing the May monthly here in a few days. All right? Enjoy your weekend. On to Virgo. Hi, Virgo. Hold on, Burt's Bees break. Much better. Much better. Okay. Virgo. Let's see what's going on with Virgo this week. Hi. Welcome, welcome. See all the Virgos popping in. Hi, Ayla. Hi, Michelle. Thank you again, J-Dub. I appreciate you, girl. Hi, Nat Nat. Daughter of the Most High God. Hi, Tony. Empress the Anointed Tarot. Sharon. Aw, thank you, Sharon. Larissa. What's up, girl? Hi, Gypsy. You're welcome, girl. Virgo. 2 more shuffles for Virgo. 1 and 2. Let's rock this and deck for my vivacious Virgos. All right, so your person's feelings for you this week, Virgo, we have the Knight of Wands. Their view of you this week, we have the Chariot. Their behavior and actions towards you this week, we have the 4 of Cups. Your feelings towards this person, the 7 of Swords. What's going on with that? The overall energy for the 2 of you this week, we have the 2 of Wands, influenced by the Queen of Wands and the 8 of Cups. Some of you Virgos may have some fire in your tank. You might be born closer to Leo season. Don't worry about it if you're not. All right, so right now we've got someone coming through this reading who has a lot of physical attraction for you. They feel like you are good looking. They feel like you are a good time. They enjoy being around you. But let's see what's going on with them. I want to make sure that they got good intentions. Why the Knight of Wands for how this person is feeling towards Virgo this week? Why the Knight of Wands? The 10 of Wands. They feel a lot of pressure to show up in a specific way to you, and it might be making them feel a little nervous, okay? So behind that smile could be some nervous energy surrounding them where they are either worried that they're going to make a bad impression on you, or they already did, or they just feel like you expect a lot from them and they're not sure if they're able to meet that expectation. Because what I'm getting off of you, Virgo, is that you are keeping a close eye on this person. You're watching them, you're studying them, you're just wanting to make sure that they are 100% and that you're not missing anything. You're just like observing hardcore at this person this week. Not because you don't trust them, it's just that you want to make sure that there's no hidden surprises. So that's kind of saying that you don't trust them. Let's clarify. Why does Virgo feel the Seven of Swords for this person? Why the Seven of Swords? Why the Seven of Swords? Why the Seven of Swords for how Virgo feels about this person, the Devil. Okay. So Virgo, you're having trouble seeing beyond, you know, this person's flaws this week. Like, you're intrigued by this person, you are feeling, you know, drawn to this person's energy, but at the same time, you can't help but feel that you're feeling laser focused to their flaws for a reason. It's like you feel like your spirit team is working overtime to ensure that you do not miss, you know, some key points that will help you avoid getting into anything toxic or anything that's going to drag your energy down. Queen of Pentacles and Temperance. So the Queen of Pentacles, that's you, Virgo. That's your court card. You're just trying to be patient with yourself this week. You do feel drawn to this person's energy with that Lovers card. You do feel drawn to them. You do. But there's like this feeling you're getting this week that's leaving you feeling like you might want to slow down crossing any bridges or taking any new milestones with this person until you feel confident to cross that bridge this week. I think I got that for Aries. So you could be connecting with an Aries. Let's dive into their feelings a bit more. Tell me more about how this person feels about Virgo this week. The Queen of Swords. And then I got the World card on the bottom. Yeah, this week someone's feeling a lot of pressure to be on good behavior because they feel like you're keeping an eye on them. Okay, this is someone that does feel like you're not playing around, that you are someone that wants respect, you want to be treated fair, you want someone that's going to show up and be mature towards the relationship. They are kind of sensing that you are kind of, you know, not being, it's like they're looking at the situation this week feeling like you're kind of emotionally detaching from the situation, not really being romantic with them or flirty with them until you get your answers. You see how you got that book in your hand? It's like you're jotting down some certain things that you've seen, you've witnessed. It's like you're writing down little notes for yourself to see if this person is being consistent, if you're catching them in any lies, or if this is someone that is compatible with you. It's like you're journaling, possibly metaphorically, or you actually are. You're journaling things that they've said to you, and you're just trying to make sure that everything lines up as time goes on. Some of you guys may have been burned in the past by somebody else, and you're just trying not to let that ever happen to you again. You're just trying not to get hurt again. So let's clarify why they view you as the Chariot. Why they view Virgo as the Chariot, the Six of Cups. They're viewing you as trying to move on from your past. You don't want to repeat the past. You don't want to relive the past. You don't want to experience the past. You don't want to be dealing with anyone from the past. This person is just viewing you as someone that knows what direction you want to take your love life and that you will not settle. You will not settle for anybody to come towards you playing games that you've already been through and you don't want to play anymore. So this person knows to come to you correct. This person knows to come to you with a correct offer, to be themselves, to be authentic, because you're watching. You can spot when someone's being fake. So around this time frame, it does feel like you got someone that wants to be romantic with you this week, and they're just trying to figure out your next move, while you're also trying to figure out their next move. So you guys are kind of watching each other at this point. All right? But they do like you. They do like you. They're just they're trying to figure out if this is going to turn into what they're wanting out of the whole situation. And I mean, this person did start off as the Knight of Wands. The Knight of Wands does get a bad rep of being a player, being someone that non-committal. And that could be why you're feeling like you need to like observe the situation carefully. But they are developing into the Knight of Cups the further the week goes. And the Knight of Cups shows up when someone's actually bringing feelings into the equation and developing feelings for you. Clarify that Knight of Cups. 3 of Swords in the Hierophant. So the more they observe you, the more they see that you've been hurt a lot and you feel like you're gotten to a place in your life where you can comfort yourself. You don't need someone by your side if they're not going to add value to your life. You're pretty much saying, I can take care of myself at this point. So if I am going to involve this person into my life, they've got to add something that I can't get for myself already. Because you've adopted a strong, thick skin, Virgo, where if you need to, you can console yourself. You can comfort yourself. You don't need someone there to do it for you. So to be with this person, they've got to stand out from the rest of the people that you dated and really be in alignment with your values, your beliefs, what you really want in a relationship. A lot of you Virgos want a traditional relationship where there's no third parties, there's no, like, it's monogamous. Everyone's faithful for each other and, you know, there for each other. That's all you want is what you're showing me, Virgo. And you're not going to settle for less because you feel like you've already built a life for yourself that you feel you can count on yourself. And if the right person comes along, you'll be happy with them. So you're just trying to figure this person out still. Tell me more. Clarify that Queen of Wands, 2 of Wands as the overall energy for Virgo this week. The 9 of Wands and the 10 of Cups. So Virgo, this week you're feeling kind of worn out when it comes to finding true happiness and a healthy, happy relationship, but you know it's out there, so you're not giving up. But you are feeling like, you know, your love life kind of took a toll on you, but you still want it. You still know it's out there with that 3 of Wands being there. So it feels like this week you're still trying to figure out this person. You're not quite sold yet on whether this is someone that you're going to spend the rest of your life with. But it does look like you guys are going to be carrying your relationship to the next week. Okay, that there is no ending. You guys are still going to nurture the situation. You're still not sure yet of the future, Virgo, is what I'm getting off of this. Anything else for Virgo before I pull the hidden message? Anything else for Virgo? This was like straight to the point. Anything else for Virgo before I pull the hidden message? 2 of Pentacles and the Hermit. Look at that. That's totally you. With the Hermit and the 2 of Pentacles being your closing message, Virgo, I feel like you've got all the answers that you need within yourself. Never question your internal light source. I would definitely continue weighing out the pros and cons with each person that you date to really make sure that they're bringing you stability in your life and balance in your life and not like coming in to help you lose everything that you built for yourself, because the wrong person can really cost you a lot. Okay? So for zodiac signs that came through your reading, I have Cancerian energy, I have Pisces, Sagittarius, Capricorn, Taurus, Sagittarius, I already said. Gemini is here. It could be any zodiac sign though. Let's get the hidden message. I hid my true self from you because you challenged me to expand. That's the thing about Virgos. Virgos will challenge you to be your better version of yourself. And I like that. I like that. Virgos don't play. If a Virgo can study you and notice that you've got more potential that you're not, you know, giving to, they will push you. Virgos make really good counselors, really good coaches, things like that. I have awakened to our connection. I know we have a timeless bond between us. I'm trying to move on, but thoughts of you still linger and I can't control them. My heart keeps coming back to you even when I know you've lost faith in me. So some of you Virgos, you may still have an emotional connection to somebody right now, but you've lost faith in the relationship. You may have lost faith in this person being able to get to that point that you feel like they can reach if they were to go all in and believe in themselves. You feel like you have no choice but to disengage from the situation in order to protect yourself. because you're not going to be going in a sinking ship. So I feel like Virgos are one of the major... Virgos will not stay too long in a situation that is not good for them. Virgos, no. Virgos are so comfortable being on their own if it's to protect themselves from the wrong people. I like that about Virgos. I really do. All right, on to Libra. Hi, Libra. Hi, Inez. Hope you guys are all doing fantastic. Hi, Julinda. I think I said your name right. Aw, thank you, Crystal. What do we have for Libra? What do we have for Libra, please? Libra for the next 7 days. What's going on with Libra, please? What do we have for Libra, please? Two more shuffles for Libra. 1, 2. Let's rock this and deck for my lovely Libras. All right, Libra, your person's feelings for you this week. We have the Page of Cups. Aw, did you meet someone new, Libra? We'll see, we'll see. Their view of you, the Three of Swords. Someone may be watching you right after a breakup, waiting on the right moment to come towards you and offer you a date. That's not going to be for everybody, but we'll see. But that's kind of what came through just a second ago. Their behavior and actions towards you, we have the King of Swords. Your feelings towards this person, the Four of Pentacles. And the overall energy, the Seven of Swords and the Emperor and the Four of Swords. Yeah, Libra, what I'm getting off of you strongly is that you may have recently gone through a loss or a breakup or a gnarly fight with someone that you feel you can't trust. And there's a person around you this week that might be aware of what you're going through, and they're trying to figure out how to approach you and comfort you and be there for you, while also hoping to see you actually fall in love with them. We'll see, but that's what's kind of coming through. Let's start with this person's feelings for you. We got the Page of Cups. It almost feels like you were dating someone and then you have like a friend of yours that has a secret crush on you. Why the Page of Cups? Why the Page of Cups? The Two of Pentacles. And the Five of Pentacles. They're trying to weigh out their options right now on how to approach this with you because they fear that you're going to like ghost them or leave them on red or give them a flat no if they were to come towards you with any romantic love offer or to take you out for dinner or to just hang out with you for the day, because they know that you're still like trying to get over something. Okay? And with your feelings for this person being the Four of Pentacles, you are showing me that you're a little bit guarded with this person because of what you just recently went through. Yeah, that's what I'm getting. I feel like I got a Libra here that's trying to nurse a broken heart right now, and you're in this energy of what do you want? To whoever this person is that's coming towards you wanting to ask you out on a date. It's almost like you want to say to this person, look, I just went through something. Can I have some space? It's kind of what I'm getting. Not necessarily you telling me that you don't like this person. It's just the timing is wrong. You feel like the timing was wrong. For some of you, there could have been a third-party situation where you were dealing with a person who may have been dealing with another or vice versa. And there could have been a recent situation that went through that kind of like, you know, made things crystal clear on what's going on and people are still dealing with the aftermath. So let's clarify your feelings. You got the Four of Pentacles. The Strength card, Leo energy. Tell me more. The Eight of Swords and the Six of Cups. So Libra, the more I'm diving into your energy this week, you're focusing on a past person and you're still trying to figure things out. You're trying to understand what happened between the two of you, why it ended, why it didn't work out the way that you want it to. Meanwhile, you've got this person coming towards you this week that is aware that you might be not at your best right now, whether they are aware of a breakup or they just see you like looking down and looking sad this week. They're trying to figure out a way to approach you, to be there for you, while also hoping that that could eventually lead to you guys being together. And you don't look like you're in the space of, you know, feeding into any like new love interest this week. Some of you guys may have no idea you got someone crushing on you while you're trying to make sense of a relationship that didn't work out. You're holding on tightly to a past situation, trying to understand why it did not work out. And you've got this other person watching you like a hawk, waiting to take action. Okay? Take it however it resonates. Don't force it. Let's clarify that Three of Swords, because this is how this person is viewing you this week. For some of you, you work with this person and they know you were dating somebody, and then now they see you at the workplace looking down, looking sad, and they've had a crush on you all this time. Or this is someone that's been in your friendship circle and they were aware that you were going through something with another person, but they've been crushing on you all this time. I'm strongly getting that someone's got a crush on you. Two of Swords. So clarifying why they view you as the Three of Swords, I later get the Two of Swords, indicating that they're viewing you as being very indecisive about what you want, to the point where they might feel like you hinted that you were interested in them too. This person may be looking at you thinking, well, you gave me the sign that you were interested in me earlier, so now you're changing your mind? It's kind of like that. Like this person is viewing you as not really knowing what you want right now, and that maybe you open the door for getting to know them and exploring options with them. And now they feel like this week you're kind of changing your tune a little bit. Six of Swords on the bottom. I feel like Libra, you're pretty much saying to this person in this reading today that you need some time to get past somebody because it's still fresh. It's still new. You are not in any, energy to be getting into anything new right now when you're still processing your feelings for something else. And I feel like this person's going to want to talk to you this week with that King of Swords energy, and you're showing up as the Queen of Swords. So it looks like you and another person are having a sit-down conversation or a text exchange where you're just trying to let them know, look, my feelings are all over the place right now for my ex. Can you please respect that? I like you, you're interesting, but I'm not ready to date you just yet, or if at all. It's kind of what I'm getting off of you. This feels very specific, Libra. And it's like you've got this other person that you were dealing with that you feel like betrayed your trust. You may have been dealing with a married person or someone in another situation, because when the Emperor shows up, that's someone that's already married or is a parental figure or a person in a position of authority and power. So this could have been your boss or someone that has a significant title in their life where they've got a lot of responsibility. You may feel like this person lied to you. So some of you Librans may have discovered that someone was married still or in another relationship still while they were dealing with you, and now you're dealing with the aftermath of that broken heart of yours, and you got this other person just being like, hey, I'm single, I'm available, you want to date with me, and you're just not ready. You're just not ready. Clarify that King of Swords as this person's behavior and actions with Libra this week. The Knight of Pentacles, they're planning their next step with you. They're trying to figure out what to do, and they're trying to slow down their role and approach it more cautiously so that way they don't scare you off. Libra, this is going to resonate for maybe one or two Librans, because this feels like a personal reading for me right now. It feels like a personal reading. I have a Libra watching me right now that may have just found out that their person was dealing with other people before you met them. And then when you found out, you still gave it some effort in the hopes that they would make a decision to come towards you. Something didn't work out that way. And you got this other person who's been lingering on the sidelines as a friend, a coworker, or just a secret admirer. and they're wanting to take their opportunity to be with you, and you're like, I'm not ready because I don't know who to trust anymore. It's like you're struggling with who to trust. You're struggling with who to trust. So I'm strongly getting that you're not ready to date anyone just yet, and that this person needs to give you some patience. Dive more deeper into Libra's energy, please. The Queen of Cups and the Five of Cups. Your heart's broken. Your heart's broken, Libra. Thank you, Katie. I appreciate that, Katie Rainbow. Your heart's broken right now, and you're just trying to nurse it. You're trying to nurse it, and you're not in the mood for any love offers right now with that Ace of Cups surrounding you. It's like the last thing you want right now is a love offer from someone right now while you're still trying to make sense of what happened to you recently in another relationship. You're really feeling bummed because you gave something your all. You gave something all of you, and you feel let down. And now you got this person hitting you up in your DMs or texting you or, you know, just coming to talk to you, and you're like really guarded with this person. You're really guarded. You're like, I can't trust anybody right now, so let me be. You're just trying to find answers right now to what just happened to you, Libra. Yeah, that's what I'm getting. You're just trying to search for answers for why someone would lie to you like that, or lead you on like that, or betray your trust like that. You're just trying to figure out where you could have noticed some red flags early on to avoid this and things like that. So I feel like Crosswatcher, if you're the new person trying to hit up something with Libra, just give Libra a little bit of time. Just give Libra a little bit of time, and then maybe things could mature. But right now, Libra's not looking for anything new right now. Libra's healing. Libra's healing. So, yeah. Libra, it feels like you're just trying to heal from a broken heart right now. You're just trying to like seek answers right now on what happened. So let me get a little bit more information on what happened. What exactly happened with Libra's situation? Actually, let me use a different set of cards. 1 second. And look, I open up to the Knight of Wands and the Three of Swords. What happened, Libra, is that you may have been dealing with someone that was playing the field. Someone that was not happy in their current situation and just wanted to, you know, feel something again. And they felt very attracted to you, very drawn to you. Now, for some of you, I don't feel like someone was trying to be a player, but was interacting with you while they were still dealing with something prior that they needed to take care of first before looking for something else. Yeah. For some of you Librans, what happened was that there was someone already committed. Someone was already committed, and they didn't know what to do about their current situation. And now you've got this new person coming towards you, Page of Cups, that is single and available to start something new, but the timing is a little off. You still need some time to heal. But this person, I feel like, will be still there when you're ready, because this person is coming in with genuine feelings towards you. All right? I feel like you just need to look at what you need to let go of from that experience and learn from it. I'm strongly getting that you were dealing with someone married and you didn't know about it. Married or in a committed relationship, whether a man or a woman. And then when you did find out about it, you were already too emotionally invested, where you still carried it on, expecting this person to leave that person for you, and it just didn't happen. And now you're feeling like, what the fudge? You feel like something just like left you mentally frozen with that Eight of Swords energy. Now, don't force the message, you know. I can already see it now, comments from Libras saying, I would never deal with a married man or a married woman. If it's not your story, it's not your story. But there's a lot of people who are in situations like that, and we got to show respect for them and their message needing to be delivered. So you could be dealing with an Aries. I have Virgo here. I have Scorpio. I have Sagittarius. I have Leo. Let's get the hidden message. This could be for any Libra right now. The hidden message from your person. Oh, it gave me a bonus card. Our relationship was different and special. Other people didn't understand it. For those of you who resonated with the third party situation, this person could have told you repeatedly that your relationship is different and special. People won't understand our relationship, to, I don't know, help them sleep better at night in regards to whatever that was, okay? And you're feeling down about it. We were too different. That's why I'm with someone similar to me. Our beliefs were just too different. I couldn't reconcile mine to yours. I still feel deeply connected to you, but I won't admit it. I kept up a facade to the world, but you always saw past that into my soul. Yeah, Libra, I'm strongly getting that you were dealing with someone that was carrying on a double life. It's what that kind of feels like. It's just, I feel like right now the best thing for you to do is not to be mad at yourself for not seeing it earlier, and just forgive yourself, heal, move forward, and the right one will come along. All right, don't force the message. On to Scorpio. All right, Scorpio, let's see what's going on with you guys. What do we have for Scorpio? Who's coming towards Scorpio this week? Who's coming towards Scorpio this week? Who's coming towards Scorpio this week? Who's heading towards Scorpio this week? And what's their situation? Queen of Cups hopped out. That's you. That's you, Scorpio. I like that. Some of you guys are feeling really dialed into your intuition this week. Really dialed into what your emotions are telling you this week. I like it. 2 more shuffles. 1, 2. Let's rock this and deck for my beautiful Scorpionators. All right, so your person's feelings towards you this week, we have the 3 of Cups. Thank you, Zaina. Thank you again, girl. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Their view of you, the 10 of Pentacles. Their behavior and actions towards you, the 7 of Pentacles. This looks really good. This looks really good. Your feelings towards this person, we have the Ace of Wands. And the overall energy for the 2 of you this week, we have the 2 of Swords, Knight of Swords, and the Sun. This looks good. It kind of mimics, whose reading was that? Oh, don't worry about it. Let me just see. Scorpio, you got someone that feels like you are such a lot of, hold on, rewind. You are a lot of fun to be around. Someone's feeling like every time they are around you, they can't stop laughing or they can't stop feeling happy about something. It's like you are the life of the party, even if it's just a party for 2. I feel like I said that to you recently. This is someone that sees happiness with you because they're viewing you as someone that they would like to build a life with. 10 of Pentacles. Why the 3 of Cups? 10 of Cups. For some of you, Scorpios, this person may feel like you guys are celebrating your relationship reaching a new milestone. And for others, this person is really hoping that dating you is going to eventually lead to a long-term relationship. This person is very happy with you, Scorpio. Very happy with you. And if you're single watching this right now, put yourself out there because you're going to want to strike while the iron is hot because your feelings is the Ace of Wands. Remember, this is for the week ahead. It's a week that hasn't even started yet. So if you're single right now, put yourself out there, you know, because someone's going to feel really attracted to you and you're going to want to strike while the iron is hot because this relationship could go somewhere. And the Lovers, 2 of Cups on the bottom. For some of you, you have 2 different types of relationships you are longing for. One that is of a relationship where you feel like you're with your best friend. The other where it's so intense, so like filled with a lot of roller coasters too. All right. And you're just trying to figure out what type of relationship you're having with this person or you want to have. Clarify Scorpio's feelings for this person. Why the Ace of Wands? You're definitely feeling really good this week. You're feeling really passionate and you just want to continue that momentum is what I'm getting off of you. And it came back out, the Lovers card. I shuffled it back in. Remember how I said that you're trying to figure out what type of relationship you want, the 2 of Cups or the Lovers? I shuffled them back in and the Lovers came out. So some of you Scorpios, you crave those type of romances that is exciting and spontaneous and not boring. You do want to be with someone that you feel like could also feel like a best friend, but more you want something exciting. You want to feel like someone is obsessed with you and not just like, hey, we get along great, so you're a good companion. No, Scorpio wants someone to be obsessed with them, is what I'm getting off of you. All right? You want this person to not have any doubt that they're with the right person. Because if you feel that there is doubt, you're not going to be interested. You'll be like quickly turned off, Scorpio. Scorpios get turned off if they feel their person is not like obsessive about them in a healthy way. There is a level of obsession that is healthy. Clarify that 10 of Pentacles. People take things too literally sometimes, so I had to make sure I specify that. Why the 10 of Pentacles? Temperance. This person is looking at you as if they waited for you for a very long time, that they knew that their love life was affected by divine timing, and that you guys match each other pretty well. You guys complement each other pretty well. That's what temperance is all about, finding a nice balance in your partnership. Your strengths are their weaknesses. Their strengths are your weaknesses. Together, you guys really, complete the package. But you have to be whole on your own to meet this person. So it's definitely telling me that you both are coming towards each other when you feel a lot of self-love for yourselves. And some of you Scorpios may have had to disengage from a toxic relationship where you may have been with a karmic, or somebody was with a karmic before you came along. Could have been a fire sign. I am seeing Leo energy with that King of Wands, but it also could be Sagittarius and Aries. Someone that you had a really deep bond with, a very deep connection, but maybe you guys fought all the time, never got along, or you just couldn't keep the relationship at peace for long enough time to really see the positives in the future. Okay? Let's clarify this person's behavior towards you this week, because it looks like this person really wants to invest in the situation. Is it 11-11? Make a wish. Why the 7 of Pentacles? The 8 of Swords. There might be times where this person may feel like they don't know what you want because of you still perhaps letting go of a prior relationship with the Strength card and the 10 of Swords. Leo energy, but also Gemini. 5 Wands on the bottom. Some of you Scorpios, I feel like this person might have a little bit of internal jealousy in regards to you and your past. So if you have been talking about your past to this person, whether your ex comes up in a random conversation, this person may be a little sensitive to that topic. So I would definitely be mindful of that this person might feel a little bit uncomfortable whenever you talk about your ex in conversations. All right, because they might be aware that you had a connection prior to this that was very intense, very deep, very, up and downy, where you're still possibly still affected by it at times. All right, give me more on this person's feelings for Scorpio. Actually, no, let me clarify the Sun, the Knight of Swords, and the 2 of Swords, because that's the overall energy. Why the Sun, Knight of Swords? Jeez Louise, those went hopping out. The Strength card, Page of Pentacles, King of Cups, Page of Wands. Scorpio, how many people do you have around you? You've got a lot of people around you. Not like in a sense of you like bumping uglies with everybody. No, but there's a bunch of people that gravitate towards you and want to be around you. And that could come up as a insecurity for your person. Like I said in the beginning, this person feels like you are the life of the party, so they might know that you're very popular, that you have a lot of besties, you have a lot of friends that want to spend time with you, and that could get them a little insecure at times, only because they're still trying to figure out where you stand in the relationship, to where there might be moments where they're sensitive about who's in your life right now and what type of relationship you guys have together. Because this person doesn't want to get blindsided by you. This is someone that really wants to build a future with you, and they don't want to get blindsided by you. And I do feel like there's going to be a lot of communication that this person is going to have with you. You make them very happy. You make them very happy. And when someone makes you that happy, you don't want to see it go away. So be mindful if you're bringing up any exes in conversations, or if there's a friend of yours that might get a little bit too flirty whenever this person is around, because something is making this person feel a little insecure about what you want with them versus what they want with you. They already know what they want with you. They want to be with you. But they might feel like a lot of people want to be around you a lot. Or that could be their projections coming through. I mean, if you had a relationship like this prior, that's going to take a little bit of time to, you know, release from your life, especially if you co-parent with this person, or there was like years of investment in that situation. It's just not something that you can walk away overnight or stop talking about. It's a very prominent part of your life. So I feel like if you talk to this person and let them know, look, you ain't got nothing to worry about. That person's in my past, but if I bring it up, it's only because I'm still trying to process through some things. It was a big part of my life, and that, you know, you want them. Okay? Because I am getting that this person is seeing a future with you. Tell me more about how Scorpio feels about this person this week. You could definitely be dealing with a fellow water sign. I'm getting some fellow water sign energy here. Like this could definitely be another Scorpio or Pisces, Cancer that you're dealing with. The Three of Wands and the Nine of Cups. So diving deeper into your feelings, Scorpio, you are happy. You're feeling happy. But the jury is still out on whether or not you want to marry this person or be in a long-term relationship with this person, with that Three of Wands being there. But you are open to where this could go. You're just not forcing something right now. You're just enjoying the moment. So, anything else? I feel like that pretty much gave me the message. Let me get one more on this person's feelings towards you. I'm getting for some of you, it could be a blended relationship, a blended family. Someone might already have a child from a previous relationship. For some, this could be a same-sex connection. For others, it does feel, it doesn't feel like it's, hold on, let me clarify that. I am getting that this is a kind of a blended thing where there's a blended, like you have a different background, they have a different background, but together it's exciting to learn about everyone's experiences or cultures or difference in, there's that Queen of Cups again. This person's in love with you, or could love with you if this is someone brand new. But I am getting that there's something different about the two of you that is also something that you guys are going to welcome. It's going to like bring a lot of people together. Yeah, it's going to bring out a lot of people together to share different experiences, different backstories, to help everyone learn and grow about the world around them. I like it. I like it. All right, so let me pull the hidden message. Scorpio, it feels like you're getting into a really healthy relationship, but this person might have a little insecurity surrounding all the people that want to be around you. Or an ex that pops up every now and again, especially if you're co-parenting. Zodiacs that came through the reading, I have Capricorn, Gemini, Sagittarius, Leo, a lot of water. So it could definitely be a water sign too. But anywho, let's get the hidden message. I still feel deeply connected to you, but I won't admit it. I didn't realize I loved you until it was too late. I'm so sorry. It's always been you. I don't know how to tell you the truth, but I want a new beginning. I couldn't handle your words when you were upset with me. It was too painful. Being away from you hurts like hell. I didn't realize it would be this difficult. Someone here may have had to make a sacrifice and cut out someone else in order to give to the relationship fully. That could have been you, Scorpio. Your heart may have been, you know, in two different directions, and you had to make a tough decision to choose the path that felt more stable for you, more long-lasting for you. That could be what I'm getting. That could be why this person had a little bit of insecurity. Your heart may have been, you know, stretched to two different directions. Take that however it resonates. But you know what your heart wants. All right, hope that helps. On to the Saggies. All right, Sagittarius. You're welcome, Melanie. Hi, guys. Welcome, welcome. See some Saggies now showing up. All right, let's take a look. Who's heading towards Sagittarius for the next 7 days? From the rest of April going into the first week of May. It's gonna be May. My fellow millennials will totally understand that. All right, what do we have for Sagittarius? What do we have for Sagittarius? 2 more shuffles. 1, 2. Let's rock this deck for my awesome Saggies. All right, so your person's feelings for you this week, we have the Knight of Cups. Their view of you this week, we have the Fool. Their behavior and actions, the Ten of Swords. Did this person have to break something off to be with you? That's what I just got, loud and clear. Like, you may have been talking to someone that was talking to other people at the time, and then once things started to get a little serious between the two of you, they decided to cut some person out of their life to take you more seriously. That came through loud and clear. But let me get the rest of the spread. Your feelings for this person, the 3 of Pentacles, and the overall energy, the 8 of Wands, the 5 of Pentacles, and the Lovers card. Yeah, that kind of confirms what I just said. Sagittarius, it looks like someone's choosing to be with you. It feels like you were in the talking stage with somebody, getting to know somebody, while someone had the right to talk to other people. If you're not in an exclusive relationship, you know, people have the right to get to know other people. But the more that they get to know you, the more they realize that they wanted to explore something with you a little bit more further. And by doing that, they realized that they had to cut out, you know, another person in order to be upfront and truthful with you, is what I'm getting. I'm strongly getting that. So let's break it down a little bit more. Clarify the Knight of Cups for how this person feels about Sagittarius this week. Clarify that Knight of Cups. The High Priestess. Tell me more. Strong Pisces energy. Temperance, Sagittarius energy. And 7 of Cups. Yeah, this person is confirming that they had other choices at the time that they met you, and getting to know you made them feel like you were someone of importance, and they decided to close off any dating apps or, you know, block any numbers from people that they were talking to prior, let things go officially with an ex, something like that, while you're still getting to know them. 3 of Pentacles. The 3 of Pentacles as your feelings for this person, Sagittarius, tells me that maybe you just recently met them and they are a friend of yours right now, someone that you're building something with. Because the 3 of Pentacles to me feels like platonic friendship where you guys haven't hooked up yet or anything like that, but you've been getting to know each other. Take it however it resonates. Some of you have been hooking up. This is also my coworker card, so you kind of could have met this person at the workplace. But it's showing me that this person is taking a level of interest in you to where they're trying to make sure that, you know, they're doing something the correct way. Let me clarify your feelings, Sagittarius, to see if you're taking them as serious. How does Sagittarius feel about this person, please? Why the 3 of Pentacles? The 10 of Wands and the 3 of Swords. Looks like Sagittarius has some other people around them too. Sagittarius, you're kind of showing me that you were putting in so much effort to another situation to the point where it drove you to a point of exhaustion, but you still tried. And now you're talking to this person where you feel like this person may have their priorities straight, and you are leaning towards putting in the work towards this person is what I'm kind of getting. Seeing this person be able to make their mind up and be decisive may be something that you're craving from a partner right now, to the point where it made it a lot easier for you to cut someone out of your life that did not know what they wanted. And with the Lovers card, 8 of Wands, and the 5 of Pentacles being the overall supportive energy, it looks to me that you both mutually, with the Lovers card, decided to, in order to continue further talking, 8 of Wands, you both had to leave some people out in the cold in order to be with each other. That's, yeah. Clarify the Fool for how this person's viewing Sagittarius. 10 of Cups and the Knight of Wands. The Knight of Wands is your court card, by the way, Sagittarius. This person is looking at you as potential, and they don't want to screw something up. They're looking at you as someone that is fun to be around, someone very attractive, someone that has this spark about you that they're really drawn to, and they're viewing you as someone that they could have a relationship with. And so they're going for it. But in order to really solidify this, they had to cut out another contract from their life. Clarify that 10 of Swords. But it's looking like you both had to abandon some options. Clarify that 10 of Swords, please. Four of Pentacles. And the 8 of Cups. Look at that. For some of you Sagittarians, this person held on so tightly to a prior situation, but it feels like something inside of them just went, what are you doing? Walk away. You got Sagittarius here you can try out and see where that could go. You already know that this situation is too painful, too stressful. So that's kind of what it shows me. They're protecting their self. They're protecting their self-interest. Okay. Tell me more about how Sagittarius feels about this person. 10 of Pentacles. It's like you both intuitively know that this could really be a strong opportunity to get the relationship that you're both dreaming of, and you both don't want to screw things up. You both don't want to allow, other people to affect it. Yeah. Sagittarius, it's like you and another person started talking to each other. You guys were enjoying each other's company. You might have gone out on a first date or something like that, and you both went home thinking, that's my person. Forget all the others. I'm going to focus on this person. That's what I'm getting off of the both of you. I'm getting that off of the both of you. I mean, when you know, you know. When you know, you know. You don't need to talk yourself into it. I do have the 2 of Wands coming through and the Hermit. So for some of you Sagittarians, you're just trying to just take it all in and just go inward a little bit just to make certain of the decision that you're about to make. But it feels like you already know your answer. You really like this person. This looks like it could be successful. But I am getting that you both are trying to take care of some past situations first, so that nobody can come at you or them with any BS saying, hey, they were talking to me the whole time that they were talking to you. No, because it looks like you both are taking care of that right now, so that there's no future room for drama. You both are looking at what needs to be let go of and what needs to stay with that Hangman energy. Let go and let God. Whatever will be, will be. 3 of Wands. Yeah. So it doesn't feel like this was like a third party or anything like that, Sagittarius. It just feels like you had a couple people you were talking to but weren't taking serious. They had a few people they were talking to but they weren't taking serious. And then you guys met each other and it's like, all right, I'm canceling my Hinge subscription. I'm canceling my dating app. It feels like that. And someone had a final goodbye with maybe someone that was an ex that they would sometimes hook up once in a while as like a friends with benefits, just to like, heal the lonely nights or whatnot. And someone decided to just like cut that off entirely. That's very specific. Anything else for Sagittarius before I pull the hidden message? The Tower. and the Ace of Pentacles. To have something stable and brand new, the original foundation needs to, you know, be removed. That's pretty much what this reading has been about this entire time. To have that stable new beginning, all of the stuff that was in it originally has to be removed. Like if you want a brand new house, but there's an abandoned building on that same plot of land, you got to remove that abandoned house in order to plant new seeds, new grass, new foundation, a new home. That's pretty much what this combo is showing me, Sagittarius. To get the relationship you want, you had to remove the original template and start all over again. And you both are doing that. And it's leading to a chapter closing in someone's life for a new one to begin. It looks like you're getting in a brand new relationship. That's what it feels like. So let's get the hidden message for the other Saggies that are not in a relationship right now. For zodiac signs that came through, I have Sagittarius here, I have Gemini, I have Scorpio, Pisces, Aries. For some of you, I'm also getting that someone may have rekindled something with someone, but it needed to have a new foundation altogether. That might resonate with 10% of you, Saggies, is what I'm getting. For some of you, this is someone that you have a prior relationship with, but in order to give your relationship a fighting chance, you guys had to rip open the old foundation and rebuild it. And not like, you know, just so that you guys would have a fresh new start. That's not going to be for everybody, though. But I'm getting like 10%. All right. Your silence feels safer to me. I don't want to get hurt again. You are my best friend, and I cherished our friendship above all others. The distance between us is killing me. I long to hear your beautiful voice again. Time passes, but my feelings don't change, even though you no longer trust me with your heart. All right, that's for you. I hope that helps. Please rock that like and subscribe button for your girl if you haven't already. I greatly appreciate it. On to my sea goats. My sea goats are up. Where's the Capricorns? Hi, Capricorn. Aw, thank you, Sheila. You're welcome, Eslyn. You guys are awesome. All right, Capricorn. What do we have for Capricorn for the next 7 days? Oof. 6 of Swords wanted to hop out, Capricorn. Let's see if it comes back out. Aw, thank you, Katie Rainbow. You already gave me a super chat. You're too generous. Thank you so much, girl. Thank you. What do we have for Capricorn? What do we have for Capricorn, please? 2 more shuffles for Capricorn. 1 and 2. Let's rock this and deck for my beautiful sea goats. All right, your person's feelings for you this week. We have the Magician, Gemini, Virgo energy. Their view of you, the 4 of Pentacles. That's Sun in Capricorn. I love it when you show up as yourself. Their behavior and actions towards you this week, the 9 of Pentacles. Your feelings towards this person, the 8 of Pentacles. I've got all Capricorn and Virgo energy in this reading. All Capricorn and Virgo. The overall energy for the 2 of you this week, the 6 of Cups. And then I see it influenced by the Tower, Scorpio energy, and the Hanged Man, Pisces energy, and the King of Cups, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio energy. Could be a earth and water connection here. You obviously being the earth sign. Some of you guys may have had a discussion with someone about some recent events, and you guys are working out that together. And some of you, you're going to have this week where there's going to be something that comes to the surface in regards to something that's already been spoken about or been experienced in order for you guys to move forward with each other. I don't know what that's talking about. We'll see if we can figure it out. Let's start with this person's feelings for you. Right now, their feelings for you is the Magician. telling me that right now they feel confident in what they're investing in with you. Why the Magician, please? Why the Magician? The Five of Pentacles and the Four of Swords. For some of you, this person may have found a way to get out of, you know, any rough patches with you. Like you guys may have had, you know, a little bit of a rough patch recently, and you guys ended up talking about it, or you guys are going to talk about it this week. That's kind of what that's showing me. They may have realized that they weren't showing you enough support in the relationship, and that they could sense that you were feeling like left out or unsupported. So you started to protect yourself and close off a little bit in return. It's kind of feeling that way. Like if this person was starting to like not text as much, or when they did text, it wasn't them being themselves, you may have felt the need to pull back and preserve your own sanity and protect your own stability. And they may have noticed that, and they're coming to talk to you about it. Like if you've been wondering why someone's been distant with you lately, it feels like they're getting ready to share insight into that, or they already had. I'm getting for somebody, someone was burnt out because of work. I'm getting someone felt burnt out because of their work. They were working too many hours, or there was too many deadlines, or a lot of people needing them for every single thing. That could be you, or that could be your person, Capricorn. Take it however it resonates. But someone's pretty much acknowledging that if they were being, you know, not as present, it's not because of the relationship, but because of something else going on in someone's life. I am getting someone that is very needed by a lot of different people and overextended themselves. Overextended themselves to the point where you or this person may have looked at the partner and thinking, what's going on? Why are you saying yes to everybody when you don't have enough time for our relationship? It's kind of what I'm getting off of this card, Capricorn. Someone's looking at the other person and thinking, why are you saying yes to everybody if you don't have time for me? And someone's trying to correct something. I'm strongly getting someone that might be a people pleaser. Like someone does not feel comfortable telling people no. I don't get that off of you though, Capricorn. Although sometimes I do get that message off of you because you guys are really loyal people. If your family needs you, if your friends need you, you always have their back. But this person, I feel like, yeah, I'm strongly getting burnt out. I keep on getting that word, burnt out, burnt out. Sorry, I was burnt out. I couldn't text you as much because I was tired all the time. By the time I'm done with this, I don't have time for myself. Clarify that Devil with the Three of Pentacles. King of Pentacles. Someone might be a business owner, or someone in a position of authority and power, or someone that is a parent as well and was stressed to the max. That kind of looks like you, Capricorn. The King of Pentacles is you. So maybe this person is acknowledging that you were being kind of distant with them. Either way, whoever is doing what, you guys talk about it, and it allows you guys to feel much closer once you guys get the real story about what was going on in the first place. It's like you both have strong compassion for each other. There is a sweet friendship too. You guys just understand each other a little bit more. You just don't want to be left in the dark. All right. Clarify that Four of Pentacles. Actually, no. Clarify Capricorn's feelings. Why is Capricorn's feelings the Eight of Pentacles? The Knight of Wands. So even though you want to put in a lot of effort towards this person, Capricorn, you may feel like this person is always starting projects and not always finishing them, or always starting conversations with you and not finishing the conversation. Like, for example, they could text you, hey Capricorn, blah, 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 and you go to respond to their message and then they don't follow up with that. It's like, kind of like when someone will text you, hey, what's up? And you respond with what's actually going on. And then they don't respond back after that, right? After you go, hey, nothing much, how about you? And it's crickets. You may feel like this person has been acting like that, Capricorn, where they start a conversation with you, or they make a plan with you, and they don't follow through with the plan, or they don't follow through with the conversation that they initiated. It's like you want to say to this person, why are you texting me if you don't have time to respond to the message that you're asking me? It kind of feels like someone genuinely did try to make the effort, but kept on getting distracted. It's like whoever this person is, Capricorn, they're giving me a specific message that anytime they had a quick 30 seconds to spare, they would send you a message, but they didn't have that 30 seconds to spare to respond to your reply. Clarify that Four of Pentacles for how they're viewing Capricorn this week. Five of Swords, they're viewing you as not trusting them. They're viewing you as feeling like, you know, they're giving you a lot of excuses for why they can't be there for you, and you're starting to get ticked off. And that could be why you guys end up having a much needed conversation, because this Tower is about to happen. The Tower is about to go down and just, you know, change everybody's relationship behaviors if it's not dealt with sooner rather than later. All right, so it's pretty much saying that there's a potential Tower coming towards you guys if you guys don't talk about what this is right now. So let's clarify their behavior towards you this week. We have the Nine of Pentacles. Whoever this person is, Capricorn, they are highly independent. And because of their independence, a lot of people lean on them too for support, because they always seem to know what to do. And I'm feeling that way for this person. This person is making me feel exhausted, like they are burnt out. But I'm also getting that could apply to some of you Capricorns too. If you've got people needing you for everything, you're possibly needing to say no going forward if you can't do it. Why the Nine of Pentacles? Seven of Wands and the Two of Wands. So Capricorn, it feels like this person is trying to figure out a way to fight for your relationship because they don't want to lose you. Ooh, 1111. There's 1,111 likes on the chat right now. That's cool. Anyway. Capricorn, this person is wanting to fight for this relationship. This person is like, all right, I pissed off Cappy. I don't want them to do that. I want them happy. I got to figure out how to like combat from this. Clarify the Six of Cups, the Hanged Man, and the King of Cups Tower. For those of you who live with this person, you may be asking this person to spend more quality time with you, but they're always saying they're busy. They got this going on. They got that going on, and it's irritating you. And they didn't mean to upset you, and they want to talk to you about it. Clarify that? Yeah, Ace of Swords. They want to talk to you about it. They want to clear the air with you with the Sun, Leo energy, because they see a future with you, Ten of Pentacles. And I got the Knight of Pentacles here. So I do like the way that this person's showing up in your reading, Capricorn. This is someone that is telling me that they were not fully aware that they were treating you this way, but now that you brought it to their attention, they're like, oh crap, shoot. Cappy's right. I have been neglecting them. All right, let me talk to them. Let me correct that before a freaking Tower takes place. So it feels like you got someone that cares about you enough to want to correct their behavior. I got that for someone earlier today. Was it Cancer's reading or was it Leo's reading? No, it wasn't Leo's reading. I think it was Cancer's reading. Don't worry about it. Let's dive into this person's feelings again. Please dive into this person's... The Chariot, Nine of Cups, the King of Wands, the Wheel of Fortune, and the Eight of Wands. Dang, I like that. All right. It looks like whatever changes are happening for you in this person's relationship are changes for the better. And Capricorn, you've been getting the Wheel of Fortune card a lot in my readings lately. I just did your end of April reading, and you had the freaking Wheel of Fortune like 4 dang times, indicating that you've got a big change happening for you in your life, and it's going to work out in your favor is what it's feeling like. And you also had a lot of money in that reading too. So it looks like something is changing in your life for the better, Capricorn. The more that you put your foot down, the more that you say, no, I don't want that. No, I will not accept that. Yes, I do like that, and I'll keep at it. The more you show the universe that you are all about what you need, you're going to get more of what you need. Okay, I like this. I like that combination. Looks pretty good. Let's get your person's hidden message. For zodiac signs that came through this reading, Capricorn, I have Leo, I have Taurus, Scorpio, Aquarius, I have strong Scorpio. Pisces is here, Virgo is here, Cancer is here, and Gemini. Oh, and you. You're here too. So it could be Cappy on Cappy. All right. Hidden message for Capricorn. Please rock that like and subscribe button for your girl if you haven't already. I'm working on myself so I can give you the love and relationship you deserve. Yeah, that pretty much sums up what I was getting in this reading today. This person wants to know when they are, you know, not acting fair. They want to correct that. I still feel deeply connected to you, but I won't admit it. I didn't realize I loved you until it was too late. I'm so sorry. I know we've been together in past lives. I recognize you. You were never a stranger to me. For some of you, you guys may be clearing out some karmic debt together. You could have a past life. All right. Hope that helps. On to my Aqua babies. Thank you guys all for being here. I appreciate you. Thank you to all the super chatters and to my mod squad. Thank you. I appreciate you. All right, Aquarius. Let's see what's going on with you guys. I'm contemplating cutting my hair. I don't know why I'm bringing that up for you, Aquarius. Maybe because you remind me of scissors. I'm thinking about doing like cutting it up to here, like a sharp bob. I don't freaking know. I think it's because the weather's changing. I don't think I'll do it. I'm just talking out of my butt right now. Anyways, Aquarius. What do we have for Aquarius, please? What do we have for Aquarius? I'm just getting sick of my hair. Maybe, Aquarius, you're feeling tired of something that you've been, you know, looking at for a while. Maybe you're wanting some change. Fixed signs may be going through that right now. 2 more shuffles for Aquarius. 1 and 2. Let's rock this deck for my beautiful Aqua babies. All right, Aquarius, your person's feelings for you this week. We have the 5 of Cups. Their view of you this week, the 6 of Wands. Their behavior and actions towards you this week, the 6 of Swords. Your feelings towards them, the 2 of Pentacles. The 2 of Pentacles, that's you weighing out the pros and cons of something. Should I not? Will I not? That's so funny how this card came out just when I was talking about that. The overall energy, the Queen of Pentacles, influenced by the Lovers card. All right, Aquarius, so this week, I feel like you've got someone around you that is feeling kind of down. I do have the 5 of Cups as their feelings. And I feel like it's because they're viewing you as getting a lot of positive attention and maybe leaving them out. Okay? Because their behavior shows me they feel like, you know, you're kind of looking away from them while they're like, hey, what's up? You might have something going on this week that's needing your time and attention, and they feel like left out of the equation. We'll see. We'll see what's going on, because with the Lovers card and the Queen of Pentacles being here as the overall energy, it looks like you guys do have a supportive relationship where I feel like you guys can work on this and avoid any issues. So let's see. Why the 5 of Cups? I'm also getting that this person may feel disappointed in something that they may have done and they want to resolve it, 6 of Swords. So clarifying their feelings for you, I have the 9 of Wands. This is someone that's feeling really sad this week. This is someone that's definitely in their feelings, feeling low-key, low energy, and they're just like, they don't know what to do next. So I feel like they're thinking about you a lot this week. You are front and center, and they're kind of viewing you as if you're not even noticing that they're sad right now. Because they're viewing you as the 6 of Wands. You're getting a lot of attention. You might have had a good week at work, or you're just getting a lot of people that are like giving you a lot of compliments, recognizing some of your skills, your talents, and they're over here like, well, where am I in all this? Okay, so let's clarify your feelings. You got the 2 of Pentacles. You're a very busy person. You're trying to manage your schedule. You're trying to give to this, you're trying to give to that, you're trying to do everything that you need to do to make sure all of your priorities are met with and you're not overextending yourself with that 2 of Pentacles. Two of Wands. You got a big decision to make, Aquarius. And you're still trying to go back and forth on it. And since this is showing up in your feelings for this person, some of you may not be so sure if this is the person that you want to ride with for the long haul. Yeah, the Devil on the bottom with Temperance. You may feel at times that this connection you may have outgrown, or you feel just kind of like bored with. I hate to say it that way, but that's kind of what's coming through as. But it might not be this relationship that you've outgrown, but maybe there's something different you want to add to it without actually like turning your back on it. It's like you want some change, you just don't know what that change is. And you don't want to be impulsive, so you regret any decisions. And this card has the initial W on it, or it could be seen as an M, so I don't know if that is like W for wait on doing something if you're feeling this back and forth on something, Aquarius. And there are no accents. For me to be talking about me being indecisive about my hair at the same time that I'm about to tap into your energy and I see this, that's no coincidence. I feel like that's saying that if you're going back and forth on a decision, then don't make that decision right now, because you may end up regretting it. Okay? That you're wanting some sort of change, you just don't know what that change is. So just let it simmer a little bit, and then the right decision will come along. So that way you don't make an impulsive decision and regret it and be like, what the fudge did I do? You know? I feel like you really care about this person, Aquarius. You really do, and they really care about you too, but you're wanting some sort of change to happen in the relationship, not necessarily wanting to like see them go away. You want something to change. You want something. You just don't know what that something is. It's like being married to someone for 10 years and you're looking at your spouse thinking, dang it, I love this person, but there's got to be something different. Just add a little something for me to feel excited again. It's kind of like that. You're growing bored of something. Tell me more about how Aquarius is feeling about this person this week. The Six of Cups. You guys have history. You guys have built a lot of memories with each other already. There's a bond. There's a very special bond, and you don't want to lose this person. But because you're feeling like there's something that needs to change, you're kind of withdrawing your energy this week, looking very scattered and, lost at a crossroads. And this person may be picking up on the fact that you're feeling like there's something missing and is scared that you're going to break up with them. Clarify why they're viewing Aquarius as the Six of Wands. They might be seeing you get a lot of attention, and now they're worried that you're going to get a lot of attention from, the sex that you're attracted to. Why the Six of Wands? The Two of Cups. And the Chariot. This person is viewing you as potentially being open to moving on from this relationship to choose another path with a different person. They're scared of the Tower. It's like they can sense that you're itching for something different, and they're scared that they are going to get the boot. That's what it feels like. But when we started this reading, I felt the energy of you and this person having a lot of love for each other. Okay? Clarify that Six of Swords, please. Clarify that Six of Swords, please. The Knight of Cups. This person is going to try and find a way to remind you of the love that you guys have for each other, whether take you out for a romantic evening or just spend more quality time with you, or try to change things up to where you guys can fall in love with each other all over again. This person is trying not to lose you. And then I got the Emperor on the bottom. Could definitely be a spouse or someone that wants to propose marriage to you, to show you that they're wanting something to change as well, make something big happen. Maybe this is why you've been feeling this way, because you feel like the relationship has kind of stunted, where it hasn't gone to the next level yet, and you're scared that you're wasting your precious time with someone. Clarify that Queen of Pentacles and the Lovers. The Eight of Cups and the Tower. And then I see the Page of Swords. So this week, Aquarius, you're going back and forth on whether or not you should stay or go. You're like, should I stay or should I go? Where am I being called to go? Where am I being guided to take my life right now? And this person's keeping an eye on you, trying to see what's going on. They may be hitting you up on your inbox a bit more. It could be a Libra. Doesn't have to be. Clarify that Page of Swords and the Justice. Five of Wands and the Three of Cups. You might have someone that's getting a little bit curious about the friends that you hang out with. This person may be like, who's that person you're talking to? Is that really just a friend? All right. And feeling a bit insecure, Five of Wands. And I feel like they're feeling insecure because they feel like they're the only one left standing in this relationship, that you don't want them anymore. So Aquarius, I do feel like you've got some soul searching to do this week. And I got a hair tickling me. You've got some soul searching to do. You're not sure what to do yet. So I wouldn't do anything just yet. If you're feeling back and forth on a situation, I would definitely not do it yet, whatever you're planning on doing. Because you do have a lot of love for this person, but you also have a lot of love for yourself. You want to be happy, and you deserve to be happy. But it looks like your person is going to try their best to like add a little bit of positive change to the relationship, so that way you can be reminded of why you guys fell in love in the first place. So let's get the hidden message. For zodiac signs that came through, I have Gemini, I have Pisces energy here, I have Cancerian energy here, Scorpio, and Libra. I always look for you at airports as if we'll be at the same place in the world. For some of you, this is a long-distance relationship and you've grown tired of it. I'm sorry for judging you and hurting your feelings. I'm trying to move on, but thoughts of you still linger and I can't control them. I knew you were right, but I couldn't admit it to myself or you. All right, Aquarius, I hope that helps. You got someone that doesn't want to lose you, but you got to do what's best for yourself. But definitely take your time if you're feeling indecisive. All right, hope that helps. On to Pisces. Hi, Pisces. What up, Buttercup? All right, let's see what's going on with you for the next 7 days. I got to clean out my closets after this. I've got so many old clothes that need to get to the donation bin. Pisces. What do we have for Pisces? What do we have for Pisces? For the next 7 days, who's coming towards Pisces? Pisces. Who's coming towards Pisces this week? 2 more shuffles? 1 and 2. Let's rock this and deck for my beautiful water fishies. All right, Pisces, your person's feelings for you this week, we have the 7 of Wands. Their view of you this week, we have the Ace of Wands. Their behavior and actions towards you this week, the Queen of Swords. Your feelings towards this person, the 9 of Cups. And the overall energy, the 5 of Wands, the 10 of Swords, and the Ace of Swords. Ooh, it looks like you guys are trying to come back from an argument. And if it wasn't an argument, it could have been some stressful events surrounding you guys' relationship. It's either you guys are coming back from an argument or you guys get along great, but there was some outside stressors that were really like stressing you both out. And you guys are getting out of that. Okay. Either way, it looks good going forward is pretty much what that's saying to me. So let's dive into how your person feels about you. Get the 7 of Wands. You got a little bit of a fighter here. Whoever this person is, Pisces, they are someone that is a fighter. This is someone that has a lot of strength within them to overcome a lot of obstacles. They're very resourceful. They're someone that you definitely want to have around during hard times, because they always have like some sort of plan, a backup plan to get out of something stressful. That backpack is filled with good stuff. Clarify that Seven of Wands. It's like you have someone coming towards you this week, Pisces, that is like, hey, Pisces, this is the plan. We gotta do it. It will work out for us. Why the Seven of Wands? The Four of Cups. And you're looking at them like you don't really like their plan. Oh my God, Pisces, I love you. It's like you don't fully feel like whatever this person's idea is the best one, but you're still kind of going along with it even though you don't want to. What the heck is going on with you guys? Clarify Pisces feelings. Why the Nine of Cups? You do care about this person greatly. Why the Nine of Cups? Seven of Pentacles. You both have the number 7 in your feelings. Interesting. Pisces, you're over here telling me that you really like this person a lot, but you also like to take your time planning what your next step is going to be, and you may feel like this person is a little bit too quick with their ideas. Like the Seven of Pentacles is someone that's like, wait a minute, hold on, let's plan accordingly. Let's take our time, let's look over our options, blah, blah, blah. And the Seven of Wands person's like, screw that, we should have done this yesterday. Let's go. I got a backpack, I got sandwiches, let's go. So you've got someone that does things in opposite directions than you do. Why the Ace of Wands for how they're viewing Pisces? What are you guys talking about? What are you guys up to? The Eight of Cups and the Nine of Swords. So Pisces, this person is looking at you as if you've got this great opportunity to start something fun with them, and they're looking at you as like stressing about all the little details and kind of turning your back to what they want to do. All right. So I don't know if this person and you are trying to make a big investment and you're a little bit scared about it, whether it's to buy a home together, whether it's to move in together, whether it's to commit, whether it's to relocate. There's something that you guys are trying to make a plan on, but you guys are not seeing eye to eye on the execution of the plan or the time that it needs to take to plan accordingly. But there's a lot of stress surrounding the two of you that this person feels that their idea would help you all out and help alleviate a lot of the stress. Clarify that Queen of Swords. Like if you've got some people in your life, Pisces, like some drama with family members, or they do, it's like they're trying to figure out a way to, like, you know, overcome this so that your relationship doesn't suffer. But you're kind of wanting to take more of a slow approach at something. And they're more like, hey, just block them. And you're like, whoa, that was a little bit quick. Let me think it through. It's kind of like that. Why the Queen of Swords? The Queen of Wands, you could be dealing with a fire sign. And then I got the Five of Cups. So Pisces, whoever this person is that you're dealing with, they are someone very intelligent. They are also someone that is very passionate in energy, and when they get an idea, there's no stopping them. They go all in. Whoever this person is, if they get this like itch to do something, there's no stopping them. And you may feel like this person might take you out of your comfort zone. Like you may feel like they're a little bit too high intensity for you, but you still love them. Hold on. Let me pull from a different set of cards here. So I feel like I'm getting another message, but the cards that I'm using was just not telling me that message. So hold on for a second. Pisces. Because I was getting so close to getting the message off of that spread, Pisces, but then the cards stopped talking. So let's see if these cards will talk. Pisces. Pisces. What do we have for Pisces? What do we have for Pisces? 2 more shuffles. 1 and 2. Let's rock this and deck for my beautiful water fishies. All right. your person's feelings, we have the Six of Wands. Their view of you, Six of Pentacles, got repeated sixes. Their behavior towards this, the Emperor. Wow, this person does like to have the upper hand here. Your feelings towards them, the Devil. And the overall energy, the Death card. Yeah, Pisces, doing another spread on you and this person tells me that you've got someone that when they get an idea, they just want to go all in. And they're really trying to encourage you to go along with them. And I don't know what this idea surrounds, but they seem to feel like it would be the best thing for you guys' relationship. And when the Emperor shows up, that's someone that, you know, goes when they feel like it would be the right time to go. The Emperor got to be at the Emperor status because of listening to their intuition. And they're just waiting to see what you co-sign with that Six of Pentacles as how they're viewing you. But you, on the other hand, you feel like this person's feeding a shadow side of them, where they're like, got this hungry need for having the upper hand, or this hungry need to always be right and know what to do, that you're kind of discouraged about whether you should follow what they want to do with the relationship. It's like you want to slow down and, you know, do something in your own way, your own pace. And I went to pick up this deck, and this one card wanted to stay on the table, and it's Temperance. So there's like something that this person is trying to persuade you to do around this time frame, Pisces, and they feel like it's the best thing to help you guys avoid either any arguments together or any stress surrounding you guys' relationship. But you may feel like you just want to slow down. You don't want to take action towards it just yet. What is this person talking about? Nine of Swords and Judgment. So Pisces, it feels like if you got family or friends stressing you and this person out to the point where it's affecting you guys' relationship, this person may be trying to encourage you to block a family member or block a friend, or this is flipped and this is you saying it to them in order to like eliminate the stress in you guys' life. And if it's not a friend or a family member, there could be like an ex involved, and someone's like, hey, why don't you just block this person right now? Go on your page right now and block them. And another person's like, wait, you're going too fast. What are you doing here? That's what I'm getting off of this. So if you don't feel like something is right for you, Pisces, I wouldn't do it. Clarify the Devil. Clarify the Devil. The Page of Swords. You feel like you need more information. You feel like this person is putting too much pressure on you to do something that you don't feel ready for. For some of you, they're trying to get you to commit to them before you're ready. Because the Emperor usually does not like to be told the word no. The Emperor is usually a spouse, a father figure, or a person in a position of authority and power. They're not used to hearing no. So maybe you're feeling like you got to tell this person no on something. But they are coming in very resourceful, and someone that does seem to know instinctively what the next step is going to be, but you still don't want to risk putting all your faith into this person just yet. Queen of Wands. But I do feel like something's happening. Something is definitely coming towards you, Pisces, and it's really going to be what you need to feel that strong, yes, this is when I need to act. I feel like you just want to feel it intuitively, Pisces, your internal voice say yes or no, and not go based off of their internal voice, okay? Just because they feel like going forward is the best thing to do right now, you don't feel like it's the best right now for you. So just because they feel it in their heart that acting now would be the best doesn't mean that you feel the same way. So Pisces, you may feel like someone's putting a lot of pressure on you this week to the point where it might aggravate your relationship, where you guys might have an argument, or there's some external factors that are putting pressure on your relationship this week, and they seem to feel like they've got all the answers to combat that, and you feel like you want to come up with your own plan too. Okay? I hope that made sense. Shit. I hope that made sense. That was very intense. Someone's being very intense and very like, high pressure salesman-y with you around this time frame, but with good intentions though. That's the thing that's bugging me. Because whoever this person is, Pisces, I don't feel like they're trying to do anything that's going to hurt you or the relationship, but they're coming in very high strung. Very high strung where you're like, chill, we'll get to that. That's fine. Let's take our time. Something like that. Anything else? Ace of Swords, King of Swords. So Pisces, I feel like through the week ahead, you and this person are just going to share your ideas a little bit more. And I do feel like this person is going to come to an agreement that your pace is just as correct as their pace. And you guys will find some sort of common ground and balance, because I do feel like you both share the same vision of where you want the relationship to go, which is the 10 of Cups. And this person is going to want to respect your feelings. So at the start of the week, this person's like, come on, Pisces, let's do it, let's do it. And you're like, no, I'm not ready. And then the other half of the week, it's like, all right, Pisces, I'm sorry. I'll slow my roll a little bit. We don't have to do this right away. Whatever that pertains to. All right, so let's get the hidden message. So Pisces, it feels like someone's really excited to do something with you, whether it's commit, buy a home together, go on a vacation, block a family member. It just feels like there's a huge range of what this could be talking about. And you're over here like, hold on, slow down. Let me do my own thing here and figure it out on my own. And this person just feels like they can come up with the answer quicker than you. You could be dealing with a fire sign. I got a lot of fire in this reading. Aries, Leo, Sag. I have Capricorn, Scorpio. I'm still trying to find a place for myself in the world. So Pisces, what you're kind of telling me, and your person is telling me as well, is that you both are trying to figure out your place in the world right now and what pace you guys want to take it. And you guys are trying to find a way to match each other's speed. Your speed is slower, their speed is faster, and you guys are trying to find a way to match the same speed. Imagine walking with someone who walks slowly while the other walks fast. And you guys got to find a way to match each other's speed. That's what I'm getting. I had to be in contact with you again. I miss you too much. I love you, but I'm afraid to reach out and have you reject me. I still feel deeply connected to you, but I won't admit it. Pisces, it kind of feels like someone wanted to take your relationship a little bit too fast, and you wanted them to slow down a little bit. And you guys are trying to find a way to match each other's speed so that way you guys can still carry the relationship. But if you guys can't match each other's speed, there could be some arguments involved. But it does feel like you guys find a way to overcome that obstacle. But I also feel like there's some family involved that might be causing some stress, or some friends that feel like family. All right, and someone's like, hey, they can't be in our relationship anymore. All right, so I hope that helps. Hope it made sense. All right, you guys, thank you for being here, and congratulations to the 5 contest winners. Just send me an email and we'll go from there. What else? Nope. I'm going to go clean out my closet. I'm going to get rid of a lot of old clothes. All right, you guys enjoy the rest of your weekend. I love you. Thank you to my awesome mod squad. Thank you to the super chatters. I appreciate you guys. On that note, I rock.